If you give
May I
memo,
tell also? Only
yes.
3 SCST Act is there. Earlier rejected, may kindly issue notice.
This is bail.
Yes.
This is for bail.
For bail.
What is the matter about? What is the matter? Just take the mic nearby. Yeah. Yes, start.
SCST Act is there.
Yeah, please. Argue. Argue. I'll help you. Argue. Comfortably argue. Notice has been issued in this matter?
No, notice about for the first time it has been listed.
You are received. You must be feeling relaxed. Okay. I will notice to the informant by registered post. No, no, by this, by the nearby police station. IAC K and IAC K. Which IAC?
Boni.
Boni.
Bonai.
Okay, IAC Boni.
Raulkela.
Boni district Raurkela. Raurkela is not district. District is Sundargarh. District Sundargarh. Is written district Raurkela.
नहीं
Wrong.
बणाईटा बोधे आसुची राउरकेला पुलिस डिस्ट्रिक्ट अंडर रे लिखा है पूरा
Police district.
डिस्ट्रिक्ट राउरकेला
अच्छा, police district.
माने पुलिस डिस्ट्रिक्ट राउरकेला सुंदरगढ़ दीटा আছে
District is Sundargarh. Okay. So you file the requisite. Huh?
Yes,
You
sir.
understand what is requisite? You understand? What is to be filed after notice is issued? Any idea? How long you have been in profession?
3 years.
Huh?
3 years. Yes.
3 years.
Yes,
You don't know
sir.
requisite.
Mhm.
What is the requisite to be filed? What is your name?
Lipsa Mohanty.
So try to know some procedure within 3 years. खाली senior पछे पछे खाली बोलुछ आ किसी procedure शिखबनी का पर कौन करा जाए. You must know that. Yes. Next you will argue the matter. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Name lekho. I'm not going to spare you. हसी जो है भावनी. Allah, get ready and come argue. Next.
Item number 2.
2.
May I please, Your Lordship? To hear the order of
item
the
number 1
national
posted which date
Posted to 25th August.
Yeah.
25th August.
Yeah.
Next.
order of the National Green Tribunal Eastern Zone Bench, Kolkata, is under challenge
Final order.
with regard to
Final order.
Yeah.
Final order.
Final order.
Or
Initiation of criminal proceeding against the officer without issuing any notice. Your Lordship may turn to page 57. Paragraph 47 and 48. While imposing punishment to the contractor, my lord, he has exceeded his
Sir,
limit.
why have you not approached to the Supreme Court? Next, the appellate section, which section that is 52, I think. Appellate section in NGT Act. Find out. In some of the matter I have interfered, but I think I have wrongly interfered. I should not have interfered.
Since it's a final order, your Lordship has interfered.
I have interfered because the person is going to be your
Criminal, yes, criminal initiation, criminal
so
proceeding
that
against
is
the
why- that's why I
officer.
interfered. Otherwise,
No, your Lordship has categorically mentioned the interim order, since notice was not issued,
yeah.
no opportunity was given, and this finding was, that's why.
That's why because of criminal cases that you will
Ah,
go
yeah.
there, it will take time. That's why.
Same order your Lordship has already passed.
Otherwise, I don't. Except this, I am not going to.
खोदा खोदा
Ah, yeah.
नयागढ़ केस रे अपन रनपुर तहसीलदार रनपुर
So, they have also relied on a case, that case was also stayed by your Lordship.
They have all are hand in gloves, sir. These people doesn't deserve any
से
mercy.
ऑर्डर रे भी स्पेसिफिक मेंशन हेतला सेटा
They are all hand in glove. They don't deserve any mercy. Similar order कर दिया बाकी
Paragraph 47 and 48. So far it relates to paragraph 47 and 48.
Paragraph
WBC
47, 48.
ଆଜ୍ଞା WBC 22332 ସେଇଟା ସେଇ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ସବୁ
ମାନେ ଏଇ କେସରେ କେତେ ନମ୍ବର?
22
This case is paragraph
47 and 48 page
Page-
57
57.
ଆଜ୍ଞା last three line. We are therefore satisfied that the then Tahsildar Tangi is also liable for prosecution under OMMC Rule 2. The present original application is therefore disposed of with the direction to the state respondent to initiate criminal prosecution against the then Tahsildar Tangi who obtained the enumerated clearance by concealing the material fact from the SIA, Odisha, and thereafter transfer the same in favor of respondent number 11 and for failing to prevent illegal mining in the
Okay, the paragraph
47 and 48
47, 48.
of the impugned order and annex 1.
Supreme Court judgment cannot take away the spirit of the act, sir.
Yes.
Some Supreme Court judgment passed that it can be, High Court can entertain. But Supreme Court judgment cannot take away the spirit of the act.
Here at
And
the relevant point.
if they are to take away the spirit of the act, they have to quash it. Otherwise,
No,
This court
here,
cannot.
here your lordship was also took cognizance of the fact that they are not present at the time of, not the Tahsildar.
that is also not the ground. Because
Notice
it's
was not issued.
going to the Supreme Court, it will take time, that's why I did that. Not that because of that I have interfered. Actually, it should go to Supreme Court.
We are also not against the 11, opposite party 11, they have exceeded. If he has exceeded, he has been punished. That has been given by the
Sir,
tribe.
it is a temporary leave. Next day I'll vacate everything and you have to go to Supreme Court.
No,
remember.
if the affidavit
I'm
filed by
not
the
going to do
collector
anything, sir. I'm not going to
discloses.
pass. I'm not going to pass any order, just because because it is appealable, the appeal lies before the Supreme Court, not here.
On the ground of jurisdiction.
Yes. Because I have passed some orders, I'm doing that.
And
Next day,
your lordship
There-
only passed the interim order because of the fact that the
Notice was given.
in absence of the
correct.
accused, the London tribunal
That
has
is
passed
also
the
I
order
should
ma'am,
have.
No,
without
no-
issuing notice to
no
them.
That
notice
is
was
also
issued.
wrong.
Yeah.
That is also, I admit this is wrong. Because the only thing is, because going to Supreme Court, it will take time, that's
Yes,
why
that's
just
right.
temporarily. In the meantime, you move to Supreme Court. Get ready for that. Dismiss parliamentary you have to respect that.
Any September, October, ଗୋଟେ date
No, ଏତେ ଲମ୍ବା ଦେବିନି।
ଅଛି ଗୋଟେ date
ସେ
ଅଛି।
ଆଗଟା କେବେ ଅଛି?
19 କେତେରେ ଅଛି ବୋଧେ।
ବାଇଶ ଦିନ ତ। ଆରଟା? No, let's give it short date. 4th September. 4th September.
Dair private party
Let me
ଅଛନ୍ତି।
tell you. 4th September will be your dismissal date and please get ready with the SLP ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ ମୁଁ ଆଗରୁ କହି ଦଉଛି ଆଗରୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଚେତେଇ ଦଉଛି 4th September dismissal date ଏଇ ये ग्राउंड रे डिसमिस करी आपण कहि दउ चलो रेडी थांतो एसएलपी गेट रेडी द एसएलपी तुरंत फाइल करिवे
आउ टिके नोटिस पहुंच नथिबो
टाइम देले
नोटिस पहुंच नथिबो बोधे
नोटिस केते दूर जे अछि पहुंचबनी की एटा कोड पाकिस्तान रे
प्राइवेट पार्टी जछंदी
प्राइवेट पार्टी कोन ओडिसा भितरे ना हां बस पहुंची जिवो मासे ऊपर टाइम रे आ पहुंचबनी कोन
11 सितंबर
11 सितंबर बट रेडी गेट रेडी विद एसएलपी रेडी थांतो हां आगु कहि दउछि कहले नि कहबी
बेनिफिशियल टू अस
नेक्स्ट
Item number 3.
3 cannot dilute the spirit of the act, sir. This is wrong actually. Supreme Court some judgment has passed that has diluted the spirit of the act. I can't respect that judgment. I have to follow the act. Yes. Next.
May I please your lordship? The husband of the petitioner was died due to snake bite, and the petitioner has filed a representation before the authority for grant of ex gratia compensation.
What is the what is the death reason for death?
Cause of death is due to snake bite, my lord.
Snake biting.
My lord. And
Snake biting where? In your
while he
field?
was sleeping in the house,
Why are you so much confident on the representation business?
no, my lord. Your lordship may kindly see Annexure 1 series. UD case was registered.
I am asking you something else, sir. Why are you so much confident on the representation? It's ever nine. Representation पर कहीं अपन भरोसा करछंती एटी कोर्ट रे ऑर्डर देला असुविधा अछि
Notice.
I am issuing notice no representation business in this
Madam.
court only representation अपन माने representation intoxicated with representation yes
Fix separate.
yes like the petitioner is the wife of the deceased namely deceased and the husband of the petitioner died on 17/1/2020
11 minutes.
due to snake bite. Sorry, I'm so sorry. 17/11/2020 due to snake bite. And he has approached the authority for ex gratia compensation. अरे क्या क्या लिखते हो? All the principles will all otherwise they will die prematurely if you use like this. Writing some write something better. The grievance of the petitioner is that despite he has given a representation, where is the representation?
Representation is annexure. First representation is annexure 3 and the last representation is annexure 6.
What is the procedure for applying? Is it through
Well, I have-
representation or there is a form?
There was a application form that is not
Application form available with collector,
before the Tahsildar.
Tahsildar. So you have to take the form and fill it up and give it to.
Malad,
Have you done
thereafter the inquiry is
Have you
conducted.
done it?
Malad,
Where is that form?
form is not with available me,
Hmm.
but your lordship may kindly see the annexure 5,
Hmm.
the Tahsildar barcode
Hmm.
issued a letter to the forensic laboratory to ascertain the cause of death
Hmm.
for grant of ex gratia company.
When did he write that? 8/12/2022.
Malad.
Land Council, the petitioner further submits that the government of Odisha, the Tahsildar barcode has written to the state forensic laboratory, Bhubaneswar, by giving the name of some of the deceased who have claimed the ex gratia compensation through snake biting and this said after this said list was submitted to the state forensic laboratory, no information has been given to the present petitioner regarding the ex gratia compensation. He has also given a representation dated 10/4/2023 to the Tahsildar barcode for seeking similar relief. Seeking the ex gratia compensation. However, this said representation is still pending with the Tahsildar, and the petitioner is deprived of the ex gratia compensation. Issue notice. Hence, he is constrained to approach this court. Issue notice to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice of. Give copy to
Malad.
Lord Constable, petitioner to sub 4 extra copies on the council for the state to take instruction and file the reply. This is the matter on what is that? 5th September.
Problem.
5th September.
Another is same, tag matter is also same.
Same snake biting. So you are snake biting specialist. Next.
Item number 4.
4. 4. 4. None. None present. And the matter was called. List the matter on 3rd October. Next.
Item number 5.
5,
To withdraw, my lord.
withdraw, okay, withdraw granted. 6,
Item number 6.
May I please, your lordship? The petitioner herein has challenged the rejection order of the opposition on part number 2 and 3, rejecting for authorization from the non-renewal of the authorization, sir, your lordship.
sorry, I couldn't get, what do you say?
My lord, petitioner has challenged the
Hmm.
rejection of the application for renewal of authorization to take waste oil and used oil. Your lordship has heard this
I
matter.
think another-
Yes, your lordship has heard this matter and kept it for 16th. I have filed an IA also impleading the Paradip Port Trust as a port
Party.
party.
Yeah, fine.
So, my lord may issue notice to special message also
Okay.
this matter also and put it for 16th.
Okay.
It was along with the 23311.
Implement application is allowed. Issue notice to Paradip, the number, yeah,
Uh,
PIN number.
4, 2, 3 and 4. 4 is included as the Paradip Port as 4 and 2, 3 also notice has to go.
So notice to. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One is state as only 2, 3 and 4
You
notice.
have given copy?
Yes, that has been
Okay, only 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
with special machinery, your lordship.
Fire.
It
This is on 16, huh?
16, one. Deep.
Next,
Item number 7.
7.
May I please, my lords. My lords, in this case, the petitioner is a widow. And she has made an application before the opposite party number 1 for release of the LIC bond, my lord, but that is still pending before the, despite the petitioner has filed the legal heir certificate, that is still pending. Therefore, I have finding no.
You are the
other-
only legal heir.
My lord,
You are the only legal heir.
only legal heir, my lord. I have given the,
No. The petitioner doesn't have any children or anyone.
after the death of the husband, she has been driven out from the house, my lord. That is the sole problem.
So,
Only the,
was there any, why the LIC is not giving?
my lord,
Why the LIC is not giving? Why LIC is not giving you the bond?
because prior to the marriage, the brother is the nominee. That is the sole thing,
Brother is the nominee.
my lord. That is the sole thing. my lord.
Okay, issue notice to LIC. This is matter on 24th August.
My
Issue notice on 1, 2, 3.
This gives her the extra copy on me. to
Yeah,
take
for the
in-
LIC.
For the LIC.
So who is appearing for that OP number 3?
Notice may go to the private
So
party,
is the
Ah,
private
okay.
the Australian nominee.
Okay,
I will take instruction for the LIC.
Waves of notice on behalf of 1 and 2.
Right.
Notice
I'll
issued to
start
3
copying.
through registered post. Let's the matter on 24th August.
Item number 8.
Same formula, sir. Whenever there is a lot of claimants are there, no? So LIC has to look into all of this.
For marriage, they put the father or brother.
Anyway, but
Thereafter problem comes.
that's the problem.
May I
Yes,
please, your lordship?
next.
The petitioner had taken a loan of rupees 3,75,000 from Balangiri Ancholika Gramya Bank. He is a farmer. And now the bank has been renamed as Utkala Gramina Bank. He
Yes.
had repaid the loan of rupees 4,09,500.
What kind of loan it is?
This is a housing loan,
Housing.
house building loan. my lord. And since the,
What is the
he
total
had
amount?
failed,
What is the total loan taken?
total loan amount he had taken 3,75,000 by
In which year?
in 2005.
2005.
By 24th of February 2023, he had paid an amount of 4,09,500. 4,09,500.
When? By?
By 14th of February 2023, he had
So
repaid.
you have, what is the total outstanding?
By that time, he had no knowledge, but he
This-
made
this-
an
this-
application
This amount might be, I mean, this is.
around
there is
7-8
lot of-
lakhs,
Lot of interest.
about 7-8 lakhs.
So
By that,
Total, they have given you any,
no, at that point of time, he made an application to the bank
that I may be allowed a one-time settlement so that I may be able to repay the entire amount.
Every case, one time settlement, they don't allow you.
No, my lord, they have.
Because once you are going for one-time settlement means the bank is going to sacrifice a lot.
My
So
lord.
every case is not a sacrificial
Right,
case.
right,
for them.
Right.
So they
Your
have
lordship,
to definitely, they choose also who
To
is
whom they
sincere, who
allow.
is not sincere, who is
Right, right.
deliberately doing it, who is, willful
right.
defaulter, all these things they
Right,
see.
right.
And on that basis, they find out also this person should be given chance for OTS, not everybody.
oh.
So that is up to them.
Right.
Now
On
the question is,
14 On
so-
14/2, I made an application and they requested me to pay an amount of rupees 4,65,000. I deposited on 27th of February 2023 by arranging an amount of rupees 4,65,000.
okay.
At a time, I made the deposit.
Hmm.
From 27th of February 2023 till date, there was no issue. Last week, the branch manager visited to the petitioner and directed you have to pay another 3,80,000 within 15 days or else your house will be
There
seized.
must be some interest component also, sir, because it's a 2005 loan.
My-
Interest is very,
my
interest
lord,
component is very important.
After my one-time application is filed, the bank decided to give a direction to the petition to make a deposit of 4,65,000.
Let notice, go.
Ma-
Who is for the Utkal Gramin Bank?
Notice has to go perhaps.
Okay, issue notice. The- Issue notice to OP number 1 and 2. Regional manager, whatever. Okay, anyway. Number 1 and 2. List the matter. 29th August.
No coercive action because I have deposited 4,65,000.
No coercive action, then I'll give a short date.
Oblige,
17.
oblige.
I am not passing any order, only 17, let it come, then we'll see. Once they come, then we'll pass. Next.
Unless there is a,
No, nothing.
they may dispose just from only residential house. He has no other house to live.
Coercive action. Against the petitioner. This matter on 17th कर दे.
Oblige.
17 as.
Item number 9.
Why this matter has come here? It was already hard and it was.
In fact, this
order
is
has
the consequential award.
Huh?
This is that the consequential award. Only the interest and the cost component is challenged here, my lord. The main award is your lordship's in.
How can
Yeah.
again compensate this?
No, because
consequence?
there was 2 awards passed
Hmm.
out of the self-same cause of action. One was the main award on the merits and the second was on the interest and the costs to be paid. So that is the second award and that has,
Single judge didn't pass order on that.
no, my lord, it is first time before your lordships only.
No, it had come earlier. There was an earlier order of my lords. Now we are on caveat. So let them serve copies.
Why 2 orders? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
My lord,
First order, my lord, 34 challenge was made to the merit of
Oh,
the
at
award.
that time, this matter was pending before Supreme Court.
Yes, my
It was
lord.
not yet,
Yes, the judgment was reserved before the learned single judge, my lord. And second,
So is it separate? Is the issue separate?
no, the
then-
issues are
So you
same.
wait for that.
Yes, my lord, that is my prayer.
Don't,
That is
don't,
my-
In any case, let them serve copies.
Yes,
We
I'll
have
serve
filed, we are on
Copy
caveat.
that to them, but I am not passing any order till the division bench judgment.
My
comes,
lord,
no?
grateful.
That will take care of everything.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
these things are
My
unnecessary.
lord.
So once that order is passed, all your
So
issues. will
your
be-
lordship may keep it to 6 weeks after or something.
I am keeping in October, 10th October. If that
Grateful.
orders come, everything will become impulsive.
In
10th October, next.
grateful.
Let them serve, our caveat is there. Let them serve. My lord may order that.
Let them.
Yes, in between I'll serve.
You give copy. Next,
Item number 10.
10. 10.
Challenging the order passed by the Legal Services Authority, I have filed this writ petition.
Sorry,
Legal Services Authority, my lords, I have filed this writ petition.
you are for the LIC?
I am for the
Reliance Analysis.
Reliance.
Okay, Reliance Analysis. Okay, what is the issue?
Issue is that, my lords, the complainant approached the insurance company for covering the day, for issuing a policy covering date from 27/7/2021 to 26/7/2022. Her vehicle met with an accident on 26/7/2021.
Sorry, what is the date? The policy was made on which day?
27/7/21 to 26/7/22.
26/7.
Yes, bro.
So when was the accident?
Accident took place is 26/7/2021.
20?
6/7, just right to that date, Millers. It is her case that since there was no
What time? What time?
time, Millers, that is not an issue.
Hmm.
Subsequently, she wanted to change the commencement date effectiveness of the policy, Millers, on 5/10, Millers. She intimated us that I want to change the risk date from 26/8/21 to 25/8/22.
I couldn't get you what you are saying.
Initially, a policy was issued. Coverage,
Policy, when the accident took place on 26/7/2023.
21.
What is the problem?
Problem is that Millers, she wanted subsequently, she wanted to change the effectiveness of the policy, Millers.
What effectiveness of the policy?
Yes, there is a provision that within 15 days, if she approaches us, we can change the risk
Within 15 days of what?
of issuance of the policy. That I have
But,
annexual
when did he approach you?
5/10, Millers.
5/10. Much later.
Much later. That is the condition of the policy. I have filed your Lordship Mercy, page 29.
So this is the only issue.
Only issue, Millers.
So what is the legal service? What is the
Legal Services Authority says that since he was issued with a policy through PhonePe and there is no provision for logout, so she was forced to take that policy, Millers. Millers, even assuming that that is true, Millers. Within 15 days, she could have approached, Millers, in view of the conditions of the
That's
policy.
Okay. Issue notice. Issue notice to OP number.
OP number, Millers. OP number.
Only one.
One.
OP number 1. Returnable on 4th September. না এতে পাখাটা বাংকি হ্যাঁ বাইরে এসে
Item 11.
Similar matter, your lordship, judgment was reserved, my lord.
this one
Say consumer state commission.
State commission
for the
order against
diffusion of
NCTS
restitution.
ନ ଯାଇକି ଠିକ ଅଛି ଏଟା ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇସାରିଛି
ନା ହେଇନି
ନା ଗୋଟେ
ନା
ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ
ନା ହେଇସାରିଛି ଏଇଟା ତ।
ନା ଆପଣ ରଖିଥିଲେ ନା ହେଇନି ତାଙ୍କୁ ପଚାରୁଥିଲି
ହଁ?
କାଉନ୍ସିଲ
ଆରେ ହେଇସାରିଛି ଲୋଡ ଫୋଡ କରିନ ଏଇଟା କଣ ଏଇଟା ତ ଆସିବ
ଯୋଉ ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ ପାଇଁ ରିଫ୍ୟୁଜ କଲେ
ଆଜି କଣ ପାଇଁ ଲାଗିଛି ତାହେଲେ
ମୁଁ ଜାଣିପାରୁଛି
କରା ହେଇସାରିଛି already ସିମିଲାର ଅର୍ଡର ଓକେ ଅର୍ଡର ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ସେମ୍ ଅର୍ଡର
ଅବଲାଇନ
ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ ସେ ନମ୍ବର ଅଛି
ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି
I will provide man.
you give the number ଅଛି ପାସ୍ ଅଛି I remember that
ଅବଲାଇନ
Item
Next.
number 12.
Item number 12, I am for the opposite party bank. A copy of the rate petition may be given to me.
who is that for the petitioner no petitioner नहीं तो की देवा copy may be given one
Yes.
who non appears please the matter on 9th October जे ना वाला तक 9th of November October दिया सीधा straight next
Item number 13.
13th
May I please your
In
lordship?
item 13, my lord, there are two writ petitions. The first item that is WPC 190703.
you are for one
I have not, no notice yet been received, served on.
you are for whom
I am for insurance company, the opposite party.
insurance company na
The connected
who is
matter.
the petitioner
is the-
I am the
you
petitioner.
come
your
this
lordship.
side you come this side
Sorry,
petitioner this side
sorry,
always.
sir. In the connected writ, I have prepared the counterfeit, it is ready, I will file today.
What
in
is
course
the
of the
issue
day.
madam
The issue is, your lordship, that the award that was passed by the ombudsman has been challenged in both the petitions. Your lordship, only with respect to the observation that was made by the ombudsman, where they observed that there was no justification in granting interest for the delayed payment of the claim, your lordship. While there is a clear regulation which speaks about the 2% interest to be paid in case of delayed claim. Hence, your lordship, the same has been challenged only to that respect.
2%
2% above the bank rate. Both the petitions are
So
same.
your challenge is with respect to the interest.
Only in with respect to the observation.
Nothing
The
else.
award is not being challenged, Your Lordship.
I filed my counter in the connected writ petition. The award, if your lordship see at page 18, running page 18, it is settled between the parties. It is settled and agreed both the parties.
Where is
According
that?
to
Where is that? Where is that?
page 18, state to your lordship turn to page 18 of the brief.
Page.
Column number 21.
21.
Yes. During personal hearing, both parties agreed to settle the dispute
Page,
for a
page कितने कहले?
page 18, 18
18.
of the brief, my lord. During personal hearing, both parties, my lord, hold it the connected matter. First of
No, no, I think holding a different brief.
14430. 14430, next matter.
Oh.
Sorry, my lord. The first matter, I don't have the notice, my lord. So I have not appeared.
Your Lordship, in the first
18.
matter,
Just,
Yes, page 18, connected writ petition.
just. Page 18.
Page 18, column number 21.
21.
During personal hearing, my lord got it. my lord? Both parties agreed to settle the dispute for a fixed amount. However, the compensation complainant insisted on payment of interest for delayed payment. In my view, the payment of interest in this case is not justified. An amount of 1,72,836, my lord, will be paid by the company to the complainant as a full and final settlement to the complainant. So accordingly, we paid 1,72,000 some odd, whatever the
This
amount.
both party agreed to settle the
Yes.
dispute. So why-
That is only the counter in my counter I have stated.
Complaint
Certain
is
amount
payment of
here.
interest for delayed payment. In my view, I don't agree with that.
So there is no, we have immediately paid. As per the regulation, my lord, if it is paid within time, no question of interest, my lord.
may I submit, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, the amount that was,
This is both the parties.
A settlement, my lord.
well, Your Lordship,
settled.
that very line says that however, the complainant insisted on payment of interest of delayed payment. Your Lordship, I have only two submissions to make. First, Your Lordship, the regulation.
First of all, one thing, let me be very clear. Was there any delay?
Yes, Your Lordship.
How much delay?
Your Lordship, the claim was made in 2015. The amount was given in 2023. Only after approaching the ombudsman and
Then delay, deserves delay.
I'm filing a
there was
counter.
great delay, Your Lordship.
I will satisfy your lordships.
That is wrong. This order is wrong.
I will satisfy your lordships.
8 वर्ष तो
No, I will satisfy.
People are paying premium insurance policy. Why the insurance company are playing with the people? दया କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ
नहीं।
regular ସେମାନେ premium ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଦେବେ କଣ ସେ insurance company ଏମିତି ଆଶା କରିବେନି ମୋଠୁ ଭଲ order ସବୁ insurance against order
My lord.
ସବୁ କଲେ ସବୁ ଭୁଲ ଭାଲ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ମାନେ
My lord, page paragraph 10. My lord, we paid.
କେବେ ପାଇଲେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ installment କହୁଛନ୍ତି କେବେ ଦେଲେ ଆପଣ
First,
ଜାଣିଥିବେ ନା
Your Lordship, first installment that they are referring to is actually an amount of 18,000.
when it was
One
when
ninety.
was it paid?
It was paid in 2015.
15.
Yes, it was towards only the hospital charges.
Then
Your
rest of
Lordship, a
the amount,
total of
how much after that how much amount was due?
after that 1,58,120
Then
was
not
due.
okay, sir. Sorry.
We paid
You have
more
to
than
pay.
that. We
You have
paid
to
more
pay.
than that.
No,
No, Your Lordship, that is
whatever amount you have to pay. That 1,000 hospital expense ଦେଲେ ସେଟା କଣ ଆପଣ ଇଏ କରାଯିବ ନା?
Immediately we paid.
That is hospital, you have to pay immediately. That
No,
is
balance we
scheme.
could not pay because of technical problem.
What technical?
Your
Tell
Lordship,
me what
which
is the
was
technical? What is the technical problem, sir? Tell me. I am not going to adjourn it. I have decided now only. No technical failure. କିଛି ଶୁଣିବିନି. Honestly.
Another writ millet also.
Sir, another ସବୁ route says I am order.
I am
So
not,
I am order
I don't know
rejected.
what
So I
is
am
the
order
prayer in that connected writ
I
millet.
am not going to, it is filed by whom? By
Filed by the petitioner.
LIC?
No, petitioner. filed.
Petitioner? Okay, like a petitioner. ଆଉ କିଛି ଶୁଣିବିନି.
So let
The
me file.
petitioner has
Wakalatnama
filed
and
the
that.
present writ petition,
I may pray your lordships.
setting aside the award dated
May I pray your
31st
lordship.
1 2023.
Next week, in the meantime, I will file Wakalatnama and the connected writ millet.
हाँ फाइल କରନ୍ତୁ ଅଗର ନେଇଯାଅ ଏବେ ନେଇଯାଅ
ଆଜି ନାହିଁ ମୋ ପାଖରେ I don't have the brief, so I have not filed.
So
Not-
connected
notice not yet been received.
connected ପରଦିନ ଲଗେଇଦିଅ ପରଦିନ ଆଉ ଲେଟ୍ ନାହିଁ
Next week ରେ your lordship
ଆଉ ନାହିଁ ପରଦିନ କାଲି ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସକାଳ ଦିନ ଆଜି ଦେଇ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ସକାଳ ଦିନ
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ
ମୁଁ ପାସ୍ କରିଦେବି ଅର୍ଡର ପଛେ ଦେଇଦେବି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଆଉ
next week.
କାହିଁ ତାକୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ଦୌଡେଇବି ତାକୁ
I pay next week, Milord. Just now I received the counter, Milord. I prepared it today to file before your lordships. Your lordship, keep it to the company matter.
give me your counter what do you have written in your counter ଲେଖ हाँ देख लो setting aside the award dated 31/1/2023 এই কেসটা রে আপনি ফাইল করিবে
Connected, second.
this one কোদরে one number
14430.
so let's minus this other one is there 19070 লেখো
There I have not appeared, Milord, in that connect.
here
Yes, first matter.
first matter you have appeared
No, I have not appeared.
you will not file your color now
No. No notice yet been received.
first time like
Yes.
okay issue notice notice
Your lordship, notice was issued, your lordship, in
I
this
have
case.
not, I have to instruction, no.
Your lordship, on
Roll, roll,
36/2000, on
copy
17.
copy the
That's why I was asking.
okay learned counsel the petitioner serves a copy today
Yes, your lordship.
will serve a copy during the course of the day shall serve a copy list the matter on
Counter copy I am serving, Milord, connected matter.
16th class 16 all matters
16th, yes.
ଯାହା ଅଛି ସବୁ matter 16th class କେତେଟା matter ଅଛି
Two matters, your
two
lordship.
matters both matters ଆପଣ ଫାଇଲ କରନ୍ତୁ
Alright.
16th ରେ final ହେଲା
Yes, yes.
Obliged, your lordship.
counter ଟା ଫାଇଲ କରି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ counter ଟା
Yes, yes. I will file in course of.
but my
I
view
will
is same.
satisfy your lordship.
My
on
view
which-
is not going to change
No, no, I know your lordship, man. I know your lordship. If
Next.
he's entitled to get, let him take.
Next
Item number 14.
14 14
Item number 14.
none appears list the matter on 11th October next
Item number 15.
15
May I please your lords? My lord, here petitioner before your lordship is the husband and he is in custody near about 4 years, my lord.
when,
Yes.
from when is in custody
4/9/2019, my lord.
what is the role
Role, my lord, the similar situated allegation, my lord has granted bail to the
I am did I ask similar situation I asked what
The-
is his role
role is, my lord, they have demanded dowry and subsequently it is alleged that
what was his role
my role was specific, my role is, my lord, for demanding dowry.
302 what is your role
My
you
lord,
must have tortured you must have how did she die
well, she died due to burn injury, my lord.
born injury how
My lord, he, as per the statement of the 161 statement of the family members are saying that the present petitioner along with others powering her kerosene, my lord.
then
Thereafter, my trial has been started, my lord. Trial started.
what is what how many people have been examined
9 witnesses have already been examined, my
out
lord.
of
Out of 15.
okay no
My lord, your lordship,
you have to wait
your lordship, for a
you
moment.
wait it will be
ଆଜ୍ଞା
finished within-
my lord 4 ବର୍ଷରେ ମାତ୍ର 9ଟା ସାକ୍ଷୀ
ଚାରି
ହେଇଛନ୍ତି, my lord.
ବର୍ଷ କୋଭିଡ ପାଇଁ କିଏ ଦାୟୀ ହବ କି କୋଭିଡ ପିରିୟଡ କାଟି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ 4 ବର୍ଷ ନୁହେଁ ଏଇଟା 2 ବର୍ଷ ଧରିକି ହେଲା
2 ବର୍ଷରେ, my lord,
ଆଉ
4 ବର୍ଷ ରହିଲେଣି।
କେରୋସିନ ପଡିଲା ବେଳେ କ୍ଲାଏଣ୍ଟ ତମର ଭାବି ନଥିଲା
ନାଇଁ କିରୋସିନ, my lord, your lordship, for a moment.
ମାରିଲା ବେଳେ ଭାବି
Your
ନଥିଲା
lordship, for a moment.
ଆଉ ପଡିଥା ଭିତରେ କିଛି ଦିଆ
ଟିକେ ମୁଁ deposition ଟା ଦଉଛି, ଟିକେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, my lord.
I am not granting
The
such bail.
informant has already been examined,
ହେଇଥାଉ,
my lord,
ହେଇଥାଉ।
and she has categorically stated that. Your
That
lordship,
you trial court if you are so innocent trial court
And
will
the
take
next-
care of your problem
the neighbors, my lord, of the
neighbor
deceased,
some neighbor will it done in your own house
they became hostile. ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ
କାହିଁକି
lordship,
permission ମୁଁ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଦେବି ଦେବି 2 ଦିନ ପରେ ଦେବି
4 ବର୍ଷ ରହିଲାଣି, your lordship, kindly visualize the
ନା I
situation.
don't
my-
think you should I mean these
And-
people have
Except the present family members of the deceased one, all became hostile, my
who
lord.
is he this person is a husband
Husband.
is it not the duty of the husband to take care of his wife
ମୁଁ ସାଥିରେ ଯାଇଥିଲି medical, my lord, all the statements
ମେଡିକାଲ ଯାଇକିରା ଦେଖ ଲୋକ ଦେଖାଣିଆ ନହେଲେ ଲୋକ କହିବେନି ଲୋକ କଣ କହିବେ कैसे हस्बैंड गया नहीं साथ में बोलेंगे
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ କିଏ କୋଉଟେ ନାହିଁ ସ୍ପେସିଫିକ ଯେ ଆମେ ତା ଉପରେ କିରୋସିନ ଢାଳି ଦେଲୁ ବୋଲି।
ହଁ,
କଣ
କି ଘରେ
trial
ଦେଖିଲା ନା
ବସିକି
କି?
ଅସୁବିଧା କଣ
ତମ
ଅଛି?
ଘରକୁ କିଏ ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ନା circumstantial evidence ଘରେ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ କିଏ ବାହାର ଲୋକ ଆସିକି କିରୋସିନ ଢାଳି ଦେଲା ନା ଭୂତ ଆସିକି ଢାଳି ଢାଳିଲା ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଢାଳିଛନ୍ତି
And specific allegation against the mother-in-law, my lord, not against the husband.
mother-in-law
My lord, your lordship, for a moment, the deposition copy, my lord. Husband na
mother-in-law ବେଲ୍ ମିଳିଛି
my lord.
କ୍ୟାନସେଲ କରିବା କଥା ଫାଇଲ କର କ୍ୟାନସେଲେସନ ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ କ୍ୟାନସେଲ କରିଦେବି କର ଫାଇଲ କର ସି ସୁଡ୍ ବି ବେଲ୍ ସୁଡ୍ ବି କ୍ୟାନସେଲ ଆଉ mother-in-law ପୋଡିଛି ମାନେ ଛାଡିବ
4 ବର୍ଷ ରହିଲାଣି।
ହଉ 4 ବର୍ଷ କଣ ଆହୁରି ରହିବ କନଭିକ୍ସନ ପକ୍କା 100% ଆହୁରି ଦିନ ରହିବ ଏମିତି କେସରେ କନଭିକ୍ସନ ତ ହବ ପକ୍କା ପୁଣି ଆସିବ ଅପିଲ ଆର ବେଞ୍ଚ okay so for the timing let him enjoy the beautiful food of the jail okay Chhatrapur good food no problem ganja mete jana ହେଇଛି
ଦି ଜଣ ଶାଶୁ
ନାଇଁ ଶାଶୁ ନଣନ୍ଦ ହଜବେଣ୍ଡ
ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ଛାଡନ୍ତୁ ଇଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି
your lordship ଏବେ annex
ଶାଶୁ ଯାଇଛି ବେଲ୍ ରେ ଇଏ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ବେଲ୍ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଗର earlier this bail
your
application was
lordship
rejected by your
your
lordship.
lordship for a moment to the annex of 3 at page 29 to 36 your lordship have granted bail to the mother-in-law and sister-in-law, my
give
lord.
me mother-in-law
That is the annexure, my lord, page 29 to 36.
page
29 to 36, annexure 3. Page 30, Manjula Raula, alias Manjula Raula.
his mother-in-law is an old lady that's why given
No.
she's an old lady what is the age mother-in-law age kete
60 over.
60
Sukandi Raula. Against him, against her specific allegation, my lord.
old lady
ସମସ୍ତେ ସେମାନେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସମସ୍ତେ ମିଶିକି ତାକୁ ଡାଉରି ଟର୍ଚର କରୁଥିଲେ ତାକୁ ପଇସା ଆଣିବା ପାଇଁ କହୁଥିଲେ this is the allegation against all, my lord. Kindly consider, your lordship.
okay granted next but with condition that you have to you shall not leave the territory of
My lord,
this territory of the without the permission of the police station which police station
my lord, Chhatrapur police station.
Chhatrapur police station second you shall appear before the Chhatrapur police station on every Monday between 10 to 1
My lord.
every Monday
My lord.
and he shall not indulge in any kind of criminal activity or threatening any person any witnesses if any of the bail conditions are violated they should entail automatic cancellation of the bail.
My lord.
Pardon, my lord. Pardon, my lord. My lord, item 14, my lord. Pardon, my lord, I'm in receipt.
Yes, item
14, my lord.
14.
My lord.
14 I have urgent to
11th October.
Huh?
11th October.
11th October. Oblige. କହିବେନି 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 କିଛି अर्जेंट ଅଛି
urgency ଅଛି my lord ସେ ପାଇନି ତାର ହଇରାଣ ହଉଛି ପୁଅ
ମୁଁ ତ କହୁଛି ଆପଣ ଆଡେ କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଆପଣ ତ କହିନାହାନ୍ତି ମତେ ଆକୁ ଟିକେ ଦରକାର ବୋଲି କହିଲେନି
similar case my lord this honorable court has directed to pay my lord
what is the issue
ex gratia assistance
oh ex gratia oh पछकु कर दे oh 4th September next
Item number 16.
16
Petitioner is in custody since 18/8/2020.
quantity
102 kg.
102 kg
In the meantime, your lordship have granted bail.
he has been in custody since
18/8/2020, your lordship. 3 years in custody.
granted yeah next
Item number 17.
ଏଟାରେ ଟିକେ ଖାଲି condition କରିଦେ ବାହାର ଲୋକଟା
ଓ ବାହାର ଲୋକ
ବିହାର
ହଁ 2 lakh
Lordship,
2 lakh.
already in 3 years in custody. Your Lordship.
बाहर पड़ेगा तामरे किया से आनी बता
आप ठीक कमे देले भी छोड़
you will be responsible
ଆମର ବାହାର ଗୁଡାକରେ ସେ କଣ୍ଡିସନ୍ସ ହଉଛି ବାହାର ଲୋକ ଗୁଡାକର କଣ୍ଡିସନ ତ ହଉଛି ମୁଁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ କହୁଛି
condition रखी तो 2 lakh rupees
1 lakh, your Lordship.
what was he was driver
No, your Lordship,
Okay,
passenger.
passenger
Yes, your Lordship.
passenger he must be having good money 2
3
lakh
1
you can
lakh.
pay
Lordship,
if
1
you
lakh.
can afford your fees then why you can pay?
No, your Lordship, I am not that costly. So,
so 2 lakh करो ना देखे if he can't pay then he can pay 2 lakh ସବୁ ପାରିବ ନହେଲେ ଯାଉ ନହେଲେ ରହିଲା କି କଣ କରିବ?
ଲକ୍ଷେ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆଣିଲାଣି ତ
Huh?
3 ବର୍ଷ ରହିଲାଣି custody, he is in custody.
That I know. In Universal is not the question. Question is outside states. No? That's why.
I understand, your Lordship. I only pray for 1 lakh only, that's what I'm saying.
2 lakh. 2 lakh. 2 lakh. Pay 2 lakh. Okay. That's
17.
Map. This is the second petition, my lord. Upon 417, 313, 506, 3762N, my lord. Petition of custody since 10/9/2021. Meantime, charge sheet submitted and commitment made, my lord. The
what was the crime?
yeah,
What is the crime? What is the crime committed, sir?
the crime committed only the present person of keeping false assurance the victim girl and
False assurance to marry.
Mary. And thereafter
ତାପରେ
and gave
ଛୁଆଟାକୁ ନଷ୍ଟ କରିଛି ମେଡିସିନ
custody since 2 years.
OPW Act is also there.
2 years custody. Any condition. Any condition.
What is the age of the girl?
Say
20
Major. There is a promise to marry.
promised. ଆମେ
Why?
ସ୍ୱାମୀ ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ହେଇକି କିଛି ଦିନ ରହିଥିଲୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଏବେ ରହିବେ ସ୍ୱାମୀ ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ କି?
ମୁଁ ତ ବିବାହିତ ତ ଟିକେ
ରହିବେ କି?
ନାଇଁ ସେ ବାହା ହେଇଛି
ମୁଁ ବାହା ହେଇଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ହଁ? How is this can be?
ଏନି କଣ୍ଡିସନ 2 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ରହିଲା।
ତା ଲାଇଫ ଟା ବର୍ବାଦ କଲେ 2 ବର୍ଷ
2 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ରହିଲା। ହଜୁର ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଅର୍ଡର ହେବି।
Granted.
Item number 18.
But Monday प्रति Monday court police station.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା।
Threatening ଝିଅକୁ threatening କରିବେନି। ସେ ବାହା ହେଇଗଲାଣି? ସେ ବାହା ହେଇନି?
ବୋଧେ
Will
ବାହା
you take care of the child then?
ଚାଇଲ୍ଡ ଆଜ୍ଞା।
As a child in.
ଚାଇଲ୍ଡ
Oh, you have already aborted. No, not to think that. Okay, next.
Item number 18.
18.
May I please, your lordships. Last occasion, my lords directed the learned counsel for the state to obtain instruction regarding misidentification of the petitioner, my lord.
The allegation is that there are 2 persons, namely Ravi Sabar, and he is not the person who has been entangled in this case. My instruction is in bold letter. The IO has submitted that the statement of witnesses and corroborative evidence will prove that the accused Ravi Sabar, son of late Ishwar Sabar.
What is your father name?
Ishwar Sabar.
Ishwar Sabar, my lord.
Ishwar Sabar.
Not Nilambar Sabar, my lord.
Okay,
Your lordship, may
Ishwar
kindly.
Sabar, village Gunpur, district Rayagada is the same person who was in judicial custody. So
Your lordship, may
what is the
kindly.
question of misidentification?
Yes, my lord. I am taking to your lordship, my lord. Your lordship, may kindly see page 7, my lord. Page 7.
Just a minute.
What there are admitted.
What is your father name is Ishwar Sabar?
Ishwar Sabar, my lord.
Then
But
what is the problem? Then the right person they have identified.
but Nilambar Sabar is
I am
the.
not going to all these things. I have just wanted a copy from the ISC Gunpur. He has identified, he has found that is final. I am not going to hear all these things. Trial no head.
ତାପରେ ଏ ଜିନିଷଟା ଏଠି ଏବେ ଉଠେଇଲେ କଣ ହବ ଆପଣ 4 ବର୍ଷ
ସେଟା ସେଠି କଣ ଉଠେଇଲେନି ସେଟା ଏଟା ଆର କିଛି ଭୁଲ ତ ନାହିଁ ଉଠେଇଲେ କଣ ହବ?
What is this?
This your father name is Ishwar Sabar. You are in custody. What's the problem? That's the right.
But the accused is
Sir, all these things tell me for the trial.
son of Nilambar Sabar.
Trouble the
And
trial.
further, my lord, the
No,
petitioner is
no.
in custody since more 4 years and
This
6 months, my
person,
lord.
your father name is Ishwar Sabar.
Yes, my lord.
Then you are rightly, I mean, the person you have been rightly identified.
I have got some documents, my lord. I want to peruse these documents,
In
my
this,
lord.
your,
Because
in the BLPL, and all this thing, I'm not. You are the same person. So what is, you can ask for bail. Forget about all
My lord.
things. Wrong person, right person. this is
My
different thing, that
In
depends
view
on
of the
trial.
fact that, my lord, the
What is the
petitioner is in
issue? What is the
issue is that, my lord, there is admittedly 3 murder, my lord, on the subject of witchcrafting, my lord.
So
On the suspicion of witchcrafting, my lord.
murder
There
by
was
how-
murder
how did
3
you kill?
persons, my lord.
How they were killed?
Some persons have already been released on bail, my lord.
How they were killed? How they were killed?
They were killed by the cricket bat, my lord.
You can buy.
By all the villagers, my lord. There are as many as 15 accused persons in this case.
All
my lord.
are religion bail.
No, my lord.
How
Not
many are-
all are religion bill.
how-
Some
how-
of them have
How
already
many-
been
how
religion.
many- how- You get all the orders. we'll see.
Mine,
Huh?
mine.
List the matter on 17. You get all the orders, we'll see. Without going to these misidentification, blah, 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 just simply on the merit.
Mine,
we'll see.
mine.
Next.
May I please your lordship? The petitioner is in custody since 21st November 2019. He's a history sheeter, having 51 antecedents, out of
You are for-
which
you are for?
I am
Which case?
that 19, item 19.
You are for whom?
I'm for the petitioner. my lord.
You are against you, arguing. You are
Yes,
against
I'm saying it because why I am submitting, my lord.
You are arguing here.
Why I am saying so? Having 51 antecedents, 51 antecedents, almost property offences, property related to property offences. my lord. Out of 51, my lord, I have given the affidavit sworn by his wife. Annex 3, the affidavit sworn by his wife. Out of 51 cases, 43 cases he got acquitted. 2 cases he was convicted and he has undergone the that period. And 9 cases, Annex.
You have got those.
Yes, yes,
order?
Annex 3, my lord. Annex 3 at page, it starts from page 88. This affidavit shown before the executive magistrate Raigada by the wife. Entire status of the case I have given. The PS case, a GR case, I have given.
Page.
Page, my lord, starting from 88.
89 ଟା ହଉଛି relevant 89
89 is
ତାର
more
tabular formation
relevant
ହେଇଛି।
portions. Serial wise I have given. Lordship, I have calculated 43 cases he has been acquitted. 2 cases he has
So
convicted.
only 2 cases pending.
7
3
cases bail rachi. Now this is the only case, my lord, because the last 3 years and 9 years I'm in custody. And out of 11 accused in this particular case, your lordship has already given enlarged on bail 2 accused persons. That order also I have annexed here. my lord.
What is this offense?
377. That is the main 364A and 377. Because only, my lord, 3 years, 9 years, and in the meantime, my lord, the mishap he has faced, his only son died of hepatitis B. Still he is in custody. Lordship may put any stringent conditions. I will
All
every
these
day.
things are immaterial.
Every
Whether
day
only
I will.
son died or only wife died, that's immaterial.
My lord,
Because
that
if a person is so fond of his son, he should
no,
not
it's
commit
because
this kind
because
of
my
crime.
lordship
Why
will
is
find
doing crime?
why
He-
lordship will find because of atrocities of the police. Suppose one accused not be found in the case, the first aid, the
Sir,
entangle.
See, why are you then? Why you not? Your client is not just leading a very peaceful life then.
Because
See,
henceforth,
because
the lordship may put any stringent condition. Every day, 3 to 4 hours, he'll sit in the police station. Any stringent conditions. Already 3 years, 9 years, 9 months is in custody. Only this thing I would like to bring your lordship's knowledge.
364A.
364A.
Read it.
FIR, my lord.
No. 364A.
Yes.
Please read.
Kidnapping or maiming a minor for purpose of begging, my lord. Sorry, 364. Kidnapping for ransom, etc.
What is the punishment prescribed in that?
Life for.
Then
I do admit, my lord. I do admit. That's why I had fairly.
he has kidnapped whom?
My lord, it is allegation of the prosecution that a engineering student, while returning from Visakhapatnam
What
to,
did the engineering student? What was his mistake? Why did he kidnap him?
he was a train. He was moving to its destination.
I have heard this. I remember this.
Yes,
guy.
yes, lordship.
Long before it has come to that, it is in my
They
mind.
demanded 10 lakhs, but ransom, but that has never taken place. There no money has taken place.
Who is that engineering
Nothing.
student? Is a son of a great man.
No,
Some
nothing
real
else.
man.
Nothing else, my lord.
Then why you have
ସେ କଣ ଗୋଟେ plan କରି କରିଦେଲେ ତ 11 persons were charge sheeted, out of 10 have already been realized on bail, out of which
No, no, what was your role in that kidnapping?
he was the principal accused. ସମସ୍ତେ କହିଲେ ଯେ ଇଏ କଥାରେ ଆମେ
କହିଲେ କି ଆପଣ କଣ କଲେ ସେଟା କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି?
kidnap
What did
କରିକି
you do? You kidnapped?
kidnapped and then committed 377 is the allegation.
The better places you should be inside.
Only
अच्छा,
your
खाना
lordship
खाइए
Melo,
दाल।
because he has suffered a lot.
No, he might
See-
suffer. He will
see,
suffer.
lordship may see, lordship may
No, no,
see
no, I
the,
don't have sympathy.
lordship
for
may
this.
see the last order, my lord. The bail
I
order-
am least bothered about the orders.
only my lord,
Nothing
only
to-
for a moment.
How many people have been examined?
Out of 28 charge sheet witnesses, only 7 have been examined.
The other will be examined.
Lordship may see the last order, the earlier order in the past of bail, my lord. Lordship may see.
Sir, this person is
କହିଥିଲା ଯେ
best
trial-
place is to be inside.
କାହିଁକି trial ଟା ଯଦି 6 month ନ ହବ, then you can renew your trial.
Trial, 6 months guarantee କିଏ ଦେବ?
That was the order.
ଯଦି trial court judge ତାକୁ ଡାକିଲେ ସେ ନିଜେ ବି guarantee ଦେଇପାରିବ।
ନାଇଁ, he ତ now on as a UTP.
ହଁ?
UTP ହିସାବରେ ଅଛି ଭିତରେ।
ତ ଥାଉ ସେ ବଢିଆ ଜାଗା।
Only
ରାୟଗଡା ଜେଲରେ ଅଛି ତ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ରାୟଗଡା ଜେଲ
ନାଇଁ ଗୁଣପୁରରେ ଅଛି।
ଗୁଣପୁର ସବ୍ ଜେଲ।
ସବ୍ ଜେଲରେ ଅଛି। So only my lord, dear lordship, because 3 years 9 months I mean
ଆଉ
custody.
ରହିବ।
Only any stringent condition, any
ଆଉ
condition.
ରହିବ। ଯୋଉ କୋର୍ଟର କାଣ୍ଡ ହେଇଛି ସେ ରହିବ।
ମୁଁ ସେଟା କହୁଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା, ମୁଁ admit କରୁଛି ମୁଁ I'm
ଆପଣ
not running away.
admit
I'm not running away of the fact, my lord.
No,
This is
no.
the all negative things I have already
Good
submitted
thing
for.
that you are true to the court, that's fine, but at the same time, the kind of offenses there. how-
Yes, sir. The heinous, my lord.
Leniency
fair.
cannot be shown to you.
Only one any conditions for 3 years 9 months ରହିଲାଣି.
Let's see after 6 months you try.
No, no, no.
If
Already,
things don't move, then
lordship for moment the last order. Lordship see page 110.
what is the last one?
The earlier bail application was he moved bail application. There was a direction. And the bail application petition stands rejected. However, taking into the pre-trial detention of the petitioner, the learned court in sessions of the case is requested to expedite the trial.
Sir, this is we write because of you people insist, otherwise we don't have the interest to write all these lines because you people no this is written.
Lordship may put any stringent.
Nowadays I have stopped writing that also.
He will avoid with your lordship's any conditions.
Actually, no court, no appellate court should write or no high court should write.
And that is the only.
This matter be finished within this day.
Obviously, this is the submission from my side.
You are emphasizing one case to be finished. What about other people who are in queue? So that's why.
Obviously, this was from my side.
And from my side, rejected.
Only my lord. ତାହେଲେ ଆସୁ 2 ସପ୍ତାହ ପରେ ଆସୁ।
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଆଉ କିଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଗୋଟେ sympathetically ମୁଁ କହୁଛି because
ସପ୍ତାହରେ କଣ ସେ ସନ୍ଥ ହେଇଯିବ?
ନାଇଁ ସନ୍ଥ ହବନି ତ ଦେଖା କାଳେ ତାର ଗୋଟେ ଦିଟା ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ଯଦି ହେଇଥିବ କିଛି ହେଇଥିବ। Nothing has been elicited from mouth of any.
After 6 again go after 6
ଆସୁ ଗୋଟେ 2 ସପ୍ତାହ 3 ସପ୍ତାହ ପରେ ଆସୁ। Lordship because already is in custody. Only I want to draw lordship's sympathy, nothing else, my lord. Nothing is against in my favor except the sympathy.
No.
That's why I have explicitly and candidly.
What about the people who are suffering because of you? Also sympathize on them also.
That's why I have already.
I don't see one side. I see the
behind
other
the
side
bar
also.
more than 3 months.
The sympathy that is actually who deserve is actually more the people who are the victim of your crime rather than you. So the sympathy is disproportionate.
4 ସପ୍ତାହ ପରେ ଆସିବ
No.
ଆସିବ ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଆସିବ।
Next item.
Item number 20.
4 weeks after.
Sorry, sir, I have dismissed. No. Next.
Item number 20.
Give me revolted to renew my prayer.
You can always.
And that's always.
No, sorry. That is not required, sir. Where in CRPC, where did you say that?
There is nothing, my lord.
Nothing. Then you can always move. Tomorrow also you can move. Who can stop you? Tomorrow also you can move there in the lower court. Again you can come. Who can stop you? As many times as you can.
Only every my lord.
As many times as you can. Nobody can stop you. CRPC never bars anybody.
ଆଜି ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ଦିନଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା ଗୋଟେ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଲେ
କଣ କରାଯିବ ସେମିତି କେସ୍ ଆଉ କଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ
Lordship on 13/7/2023 had directed to call for a report from the court below regarding the number of charge sheeted witness, number of witnesses examined, and minimum period likely to complete the trial. As per my instructions, because in this case the CBI and ED case has been tagged, and as per my instruction, the total witnesses combined are 387, And even charge has not, charge framing is also not happened.
No, even not a single witness, I mean, even how does the special judge say the 1 year?
No, even
Because of the game played by the accused persons. 1205 petition is filed, rejected, then another accused filed, then again this very same accused filed. Your Lordship, kindly see the report, my lord. The special CBI judge has mentioned that these accused petitioners are playing hide and seek game with the court, my lord. Every day
I am to
205.
intimate that out of 15 accused persons, 3 accused persons have not yet appeared.
Every day, my lord, 205 petitions are being filed.
no, the present petitioner, in fact, your lordship, similar footing, another director, he was in custody for 45 days and your lordship was granted bail. This petitioner has been in custody for more than 4.5 years. And this petitioner had surrendered before the court below. The allegation which is my lord,
Not similar.
no, allegation to court said only accused. Can I be? Can my bail be rejected for inaction of other accused persons who appear? Because I appeared before the court, and throughout the investigation, and throughout the investigation, I have cooperated with them. They never arrested me.
You are supposed to cooperate.
I'm
We are
cooperated.
not doing some favors.
No, I'm only submission.
It is your duty to
No, that is
cooperate.
since
If you don't cooperate, you will be.
no, I'm not
I
saying.
mean, you will be the sufferer.
No, in fact, in this case, and in 2019, when I surrendered before the court below, at that time my bail was rejected, and in the meantime, in the CBI case, Supreme Court has granted bail because this person is a blind person. Supreme Court, in fact, directed that a medical examination be taken place to ascertain whether I'm blind or not. And after being satisfied that I'm blind, Supreme Court has granted the bail. That order also I have filed. That is an annexure.
Granted bail.
Supreme Court in the CBI case.
CBI case.
On the ground that since I am blind person. And in this case also, because here also in PMLA Act, Section 45, there's an exception that if a person is sick or infirm, then that exception is there. 45 conditions will not apply. And so the petitioner is 100% blind, that Supreme Court has already recorded in the order. That order I filed Annexure 3. Your Lordship, that is at page 36.
So because of this case, you are not able to come.
Yes, Lordship.
Otherwise, what is the order asking?
That order is at page 36. Page 36, second paragraph.
Page 36 something else, Mr.
That is a order of the Honorable Supreme Court.
I have not found anything. Where is that order? You have filed the Supreme Court this application here.
That I have filed, my lord. That is my counter.
That may be the counter. The bail petition.
My counter, my lord.
The bail petition. Sorry.
Bail petition, Annexure 3. Page 36. Page 36, second paragraph. In addition to the medical ground, learned counsel for a petitioner submits that a petitioner is in custody since 14 February 2019, that is for more than 4 years. Prosecution evidence is yet to start, and keeping the long list of witnesses in view, conclusion of trial will take reasonably long period. On the other hand, learned as Additional Solicitor General for the respondent CBI submits that a petitioner is guilty of misappropriating over 700 crores collected for innocent investors, and in the light of the nature and gravity of offense committed by him, it does not deserve the concession of bail. Having considered the rival submissions, it may be seen that the petitioner has nearly lost his vision and is languishing in jail for more than 4 years, and the conclusion of trial will take some time. But without expressing any views on merits, we are inclined to release the petitioner on bail.
Until that, he has not submitted bail bond in that case.
No, এটা তো হচ্ছে না, এটা bail that because the trial of both the cases are combined, and total witnesses are 387.
Application is pending before
the Supreme Court. If Supreme Court is granted bail.
No, my lord. Here, my lord, he has suppressed the fact Supreme Court granted bail in CBI case. A bail application,
CBI
a
case,
bail
case,
application
case
is
is
pending
case.
before Honorable Apex Court. That I have given that application in the along with my counter.
Sorry, I couldn't get it.
He has suppressed the fact.
What is the fact?
He has filed an application before the Supreme Court for a plea bargain was rejected.
Plea bargaining at what stage?
under two, and he
When
has,
he is inside the custody
no,
and where
he has,
Then Quran
against
Papi.
that, he has gone to the Supreme Court. In that, he has prayed for bail. Now
this
the
is not a
Supreme
case
Court
for
has
plea
issued
bargain.
us
Plea
notice.
bargain for petty offences, not for this kind
No,
of.
no,
offences.
for this they have filed.
Obviously,
Now,
sir, plea bargaining cannot be for this kind of.
correct me, Lord,
major
but he
offences.
filed. He went to the Supreme Court that my plea bargain is pending before the special court, whereas his plea bargain.
Forget all these things.
No,
In the bail.
No, in that, my lord, a bail application is pending before an Honorable Apex Court. He has prayed for bail, and Supreme Court has issued us notice. I have annexed that document. He has suppressed this fact.
Which bail? This is one bail. Any other case?
No other case.
Your Lordship, kindly
Yeah,
see
there are
that.
three cases.
This case is
Annexure
granted.
A.
Which other case?
Annexure A, my lord, he filed a pre-bargain application before the special.
Forget the pre-bargain. That was rejected. Fine.
That was his allegation.
I am concerned with bail, not
Bail, my lord.
plea bargaining.
No, my lord, he filed a writ application before the Supreme Court.
For what?
That for my plea bargain has not been considered by the.
That's a different case, sir.
In that, my lord, he has
Plea
sought for
bargaining is
bail.
totally different.
In that, he has sought for bail.
How
He has
can in
made a
plea
prayer
bargaining
for
the
bail.
petition you seek for bail?
No, he has sought for.
That Supreme Court will decide
Supreme
that.
Court has issued a notice to us. We have
No,
received
notice
notice.
might have been issued, but on writ petition, Supreme Court is not supposed to give them
He
bail.
has filed, my lord. That is now matter pending before the Apex Court.
When is it coming?
That, my lord, I cannot. We have received notice. I have annexed that annexure 1.
So that is a different issue.
My lord, in that also he has prayed for bail.
He might have
Your
prayed for,
Lordship,
but
kindly see the
plea
prayer.
bargaining.
Your
Plea
my lord,
bargaining is a totally different issue.
That's true. But on that also, on the day he filed that writ application, his plea bargain application was disposed of. Whereas he had made a false statement that my plea bargain application has not been considered by the Supreme Court, by the trial court. Your Lordship, kindly see the order.
You know,
Trial court,
see.
29.
Supreme Court and different high courts. They want the plea bargaining to be popularized, right? Because plea bargaining is a concept that is only in the book now. Nobody is using that concept.
My lord,
Let me tell you.
Yes.
Let me complete. That's why Supreme Court thinks that if we can focus on this plea bargaining for some time, at least people will get to know the plea bargaining, and plea bargaining will be very popularized. How many of you, young counsels, how many of you know? You know what is plea bargaining? You. And yes, madam. You know plea bargaining? Yes, please come forward. Please come forward. Come. I am also thinking of how plea bargaining is popular. When did you pass your law?
2022.
22. Which college?
MS.
Huh?
Madhusudan Law University.
You must have studied plea bargaining. Have you heard the concept plea bargaining? Have you? You've studied 5 years?
No, 3 years.
3 years. Okay, so plea bargaining you have not studied. Huh?
You might have studied.
Studied. Tell me something what you understand by plea bargaining. Just tell something about plea bargaining. Yeah. In which your statute the plea bargaining provision is there? IPC, CRPC, CPC, where is it? Evidence, in which of these following statutes, the plea bargaining word is there? Have you ever come across this word plea bargaining?
Yes, I
What do you bargain here? Is it bargaining means something to bargain? What do you bargain?
I don't market.
Huh? What do you bargain? Any idea? No idea. One seat.
My lord, may kindly see page 14 of annex.
Plea bargaining, anybody you can say what is plea bargaining without referring to any book. You can say plea bargaining. Yeah. No. That last guy. You know plea bargaining? Yeah, please come. Let's try what is plea bargaining. Yes.
My lord, the accused accepts his guilt.
in the consideration of a reduced sentence, and it's available in the CRPC. It's popular in other countries. In India, it's not as popular.
Very good. She knows what is plea bargaining. So this is to make this concept popular. Supreme Court is perhaps they have issued notice. Otherwise, there is no point in issuing
Your
notice.
Lordship, kindly see page 14 of my annexure.
No, forget it.
What is
Now,
this
the
prayer?
question is, since Supreme Court has granted bail in a CBI case, what is the harm in ED case,
My
sir?
lord, he is a man of Kanpur.
Maybe.
Your Lord, kindly see my.
Supreme Court is aware of that also.
No, my lord, kindly see my counter at page. He is
We are
involved
granting
in
bail to the people who
cross-border-
are in other states.
No, my lord, about him, he is involved in cross-border money laundering, my lord. We have found 7 foreign bank accounts.
Sir, money laundering is mostly cross-border nowadays. Nowadays, very few money laundering is national. It is going international, sir. So there is nothing, new in this.
My lord, he is a man of Kanpur. Your lords, if once he is granted, it will be very difficult to bring him to the court.
But
my lord.
the CBI, even the same thing CBI might have told.
No.
Supreme Court has
What
decided that.
CBI told, I have no idea, my lord, I was
Something-
not there.
If in the CBI case he can be caught, then why not in the ED case it can be granted bail?
In ED case, my lord, section 45 is a bar, my lord.
What is bar?
And my lords have,
What is section 45 bar?
one of the twin conditions are to be satisfied, my lord. And your lordship,
Person can be kept
my
in jail
lords,
for
is
all
one of the accused.
Just. A person will be kept in jail for all time to come without any trial, even trial not commence yet.
My lord, trial not coming because of the accused are not cooperating. Accused persons are not cooperating.
How are they? They are inside custody. How they can't cooperate, sir?
My
They
lord,
are inside custody.
he is one,
They are not outside.
he is one in custody. There are 15 accused persons. All are
But for
related to
15
him.
accused person, why if one person
All
should
are
suffer?
related to him.
The other 50%, it is your duty to catch them.
My lord,
You are the enforcement authority, sir.
my lord, it is our duty
Huh?
to catch them.
Sir,
The
what
My
he
lord,
can do,
address
suppose
we have searched, address provided them are
I
false.
know that the address provided the false, everything is fine. But at the same time, how many years you will keep a person without trial, sir? 4 years, a person has stayed inside custody. I know he's a murderer, he's
We
a
are
chore,
ready-
he's a
we are
dakat,
ready
whatever you
to
can say.
start trial tomorrow.
Ah.
We are ready to start trial tomorrow, my lord.
So why they are not
Because, my lord,
doing this?
your lordship kindly see
No,
the
no,
order. Kindly see
be
the order.
practical, sir, be practical.
Every day, my lord,
No,
1205 is rejected,
You
another
are saying that 15 persons are not coming. If this person is inside custody,
Yes.
he is cooperating the trial, he is going whenever, because he is inside custody, he has to go. But what he can do if other 15 persons are not coming?
Your lordship
forward?
may direct to split up and proceed with the trial.
Of course, this should, that should
Yes,
something
my lord.
should be
We are
done.
ready to
This is
proceed
not
with the
done.
trial.
4 years, a person can't be tried.
Here, my lord,
After conviction, I can understand, put them in jail.
my lord,
Whatever
this
your
accused
punishment
is
you want to give.
involved in cross-border money laundering. We have found-
Money laundering doesn't give you the justification for keeping a person for 4 years without trial.
Lordship may direct to split up and proceed with the
This
trial.
is not done.
Immediately we can proceed, my lord. From tomorrow we can proceed with the trial, my lord.
Because if the other people are not giving, how many people, what is the total this in the ED case, what is the total punishment prescribed?
7 years.
7 years.
More
4
than
years, the person
50%.
has already
My lord,
spent.
that is not the sole consideration in Vijay Madan Lal apex court, I
Yes,
said, my
sir.
lord.
The-
That up to my lords to
See,
decide.
the statute provides for 7 years. He has already spent 4 years.
4 years, 6
What is
months.
the half
Not
in
4
that?
years, my lord. In ED case, my lord, he was in
Sir,
custody
he is in custody. In
16/7/2020.
ED case, this case, he is inside custody now.
He is in
Then,
custody from
so we will
2020.
calculate differently.
No, not different.
Like
He was-
America, they give the sentence for 100 years.
No, my lord,
100 people
he
were
was
never
not
did.
in ED case custody. We have never arrested him. He was produced in ED court on
You have been in custody
16/7/2020.
since when?
14 February 2019. 4 years, 6 months.
In ED case, my lord, he was produced on 16/7/2020. In ED case, he was not produced in 2019. In ED case, he was produced on 16/7/2020.
I understand, sir. I understand, but the person, I'm with you. I'm in favor of whatever you say. I always, all these points are correct. But at
poor
the same,
people
at
of
the
the
same,
state.
at the same time, at the
My
same
lord,
time.
I'll just one line submit.
Yes.
More than 2 lakh people, 2 lakh 60
I know that, but
people of the
putting
state
his
had been
inside the
cheated
custody,
by this man.
is going to the 2 lakh people
And
getting
he has
money.
transferred that money to the 7 foreign accounts, my lord.
I know, this, no.
More than 700 crore rupees has been cheated. Now I leave to my lords to decide, my lord. More than 700 crores of rupees of more than 2 lakh 60.
How much you will deposit?
Everything has been seized since 2009.
Everything
2009
seized?
they have lodged the FIR.
Total, what is the total amount seized?
Total amount as per my instruction is the company accounts and everything almost 200 crores.
Okay, how many people, from how many people you have collected money?
The total number of investors were more than,
How many?
because they had lost the FIR in 2009.
No, forget about that. I'm just now forget all these things and I'm just focusing on how much money you have taken from the 2 lakh investor. How much money? 2 lakh investor kete collect korche?
703 କୋଟି ଟଙ୍କା ଆଜ୍ଞା ନେଇଛନ୍ତି।
200 କୋଟି ଜମା
7 lakh 300
deposit 200 crore and I'll grant bill.
Lordship,
crore
deposit 200
50
crore
lakh
and-
79.
I'm sorry, I'm not able.
Will you deposit 200 crore? I'll grant bill.
No, everything has been seized in 2009
What?
because this
Money
honorable.
has been seized.
No, my money has been seized.
How
This
much money has
honorable
been
court had
seized?
directed
How much money has been seized?
entire all the accounts of the
Kete
individual and
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Kete
account ରେ
kete
more
ସେଇ
more
ପଇସା
instruction
କିଛି
ଅନୁସାରେ
ନଥିଲା।
190 crores ଥିଲା accounts ରେ
700 crore 190 crore.
ନା 700 जो କହୁଛନ୍ତି 700 collect ହେଇକି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ commission. This was under a multi level marketing scheme. The money was again transferred to the
Now
agents.
will you deposit 200 crore?
Lordship,
With ED.
no, all the accounts, everything has been seized already
You
since
deposit
2009.
200 crore, I'll grant bill immediately.
No, this honorable court had only directed, and as per the order of the court, all the accounts were freeze since 2009. Because I'll just say the sequence. 2009 they lodged an FIR, the ED, and also they were the
I
local
have read
police.
the file, sir.
Lordship.
Just, I not just now, is it agreed?
And the allegation of that cross border also, that is not there in the charge sheet. They are still saying that after 15 years also they are saying investigation is still going on. Even now they are saying, just making mere allegation which are not there in the charge sheet.
Company's account, my lord, only 12,000 rupees was there. That has been only freeze. There was no money in the company account.
CBI
1,000 crore.
Only 1,200
CBI had freezed.
12,130 कोटी टଙ୍କା गया।
12,130 crore.
12,130, not crore.
यहाँ का
Only the account we freezed 12,130. 12,130 टଙ୍କା।
So the Orissa High Court,
There was no
this court
freeze
order 180
Everything
crores
has
was
been
there.
taken away.
By the CBI it was seized. By the CBI has seized everything. As per the
where
orders
is
of
that
this
amount?
honorable court.
Where is that amount gone?
That after that provisional attachment orders has been passed by the ED.
What is the provisional attachment of your property, na? What
The
about
property
money?
and the money is with.
How much will it fetch if it is sold? Provisional attachment, attached property?
I'll file the details.
Kete have paibe? Have to ensure na people, these people's
because
people's money have been taken.
In fact, because that writ petition is also what happened is this honorable court 2012 a writ petition was filed by some investors. As per this honorable court directed, all the accounts be freezed. CBI was handed over the investigation. That writ petition is still pending, and the CBI was directed to file quarterly reports.
So you are not on the CBI?
Yes. All the accounts are freezed on.
What still pending?
No, the writ petition is still pending, and as per the directions of this honorable court, all the accounts are freezed of personal and also companies of the CBI. ED was not a party to that case, but as per because CBI here the trial is going on for both CBI and ED cases. In the CBI case, everything has been seized from 2012 as per this orders of this honorable court. And after that, when
there is a, in fact, as Mr. Agarwal is saying, it's also true. There is also a risk of flight risk, so many other risks. And also there is a chance of even killing your client also. Maybe investor will kill, you never know.
Your lordship granted bail.
no, in fact, investor here also only one investor had lost an FIR. Person to the investigation.
Look, lost kale FIR lost kale boli se mane.
No, ମୁଁ କହୁନି ମାନେ ସେ ଯୋଉ everything
bail ଦେଇଥିଲେ ସବୁ false document ସେ ଲୋକ ପଳେଇଲା ବେଲର ଯିଏ 2 କୋଟି ଟଙ୍କା ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି କୋର୍ଟ ଇଏରୁ ପଳେଇଲା all documents, property documents were forged.
And Lordship, the other director who was granted bail, he was in custody for 45 days. This petitioner has been
He
in
has not
custody
been
for more
released.
than 4.5 years.
All
45 days, but what
not
the
been released.
disturbing feature is the other part, what he says.
He's not been
No, he
released.
has not been released.
Twice he
He may not be
attempted,
released.
my lord, to submit forged document. We verified all documents were forged. The person who wanted to stood guarantor for him, he fled away from the court when court called the police.
You arrange a guarantor who can, we having at least 200 crore property.
200
Can you
crore-
arrange somebody?
200 crores.
Or otherwise you deposit 200 crore.
Lordship, from where?
Or
Because
maybe
all the
property.
accounts, personal accounts, properties, company accounts, all are seized in 2012.
ସେ ସବୁ ଦେଖାଗଲାନି ଲୋକଠୁ ତ ପଇସା ତ ଉଠିଲେ ଚାରିଆଡୁ ନେଇ ଚାଲିଲ ସେତେବେଳେ ଏ ସବୁ ଦେଖାଗଲାନି ଏବେ
ନା ସବୁ
ଆଖି
seized-
ଦେଖାଯାଉନି
ନା, ନା,
କଣ ହଉନି ଏ ସବୁ ଦେଖାଯାଉଛି
Personal account we have not freezed.
No,
There
not
was
you.
no personal account.
CBI has seized. No, that is what I've been saying.
company
CBI
law-
has seized as per
Supreme,
the
let's go to Supreme Court then. I am rejecting, go to Supreme Court, Supreme Court gives you, grants you. What?
Lordship, because here and the submission of 45 is not applicable because that judgment is also there.
Sir, I am not going to anything else. I am on this bail bench, I am sitting bench 45, 46, छोड़ो for, सब छोड़ो.
Lordship.
Simply, if you can ensure, give deposit 200 crore then. Secure karo. If you
200
can secure then
Lordship.
take instruction from your client.
I'll take instruction and
Take
I'll also
instruction
file
if you can
the
deposit 200
orders
crores.
also, the
Huh?
attachment orders also I will file, Lordship.
Whatever you just
Because
file.
as per the orders of this
Total
court,
attachment order you file or.
I'll file.
attached
That has
property you
been
file.
mentioned in our charge sheet, my lord, what we have seized. We
No,
have
not
mentioned in our.
CBI
You
will seize
take
करते हैं,
instruction.
seize तो ही चाहिए.
Deposit 200 crore, I'll grant you.
Lordship, may grant me 10 days
Your
time, I'll
lordship
take
kindly see.
instruction.
After
and
This is
10
the
days,
complaint, details has been, what we have seized, the details has been given.
Many things are, many things may not have been disclosed to you.
No, my lord, whatever seized, freezed amount we have mentioned, my lord.
There is a bank in Switzerland, you know.
ସାତଟା ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ ଅଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ହଁ, ସେ
ସାତଟା
କହୁଛନ୍ତି
ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
ପଇସା
କହିଦେଲେ ଏମିତି
ଯାଇଛି।
ଖାଲି orally ହେଇଯିବ ଚାର୍ଜସିଟ୍
I
15
cannot
ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ବି
disclose
ଚାର୍ଜସିଟ୍
now.
ରେ ଲେଖି ନାହାନ୍ତି।
I
2009 you lost the
I
FIR.
cannot disclose this 7 banks, my lord. So जो Fine India, he is the MD of that company, he is the principal company, my lord. ମୁଁ ଟିକ୍ ମାରିଛି ଯୋଉ 12,000 କେତେ ଟଙ୍କା ପେନ୍ ରୁ ଟିକ୍ ମାରିଛି। Total other directors account has been freezed. In the company's account, only 12,000 rupees was there.
Frozen account, frozen property, is seized property at a kete amount face karibo. Total bikile kete paisa. Roughly, market rate.
ମୁଁ details file କରିଦେବି orders
Original file कर देखिए,
ମୁଁ orders ସବୁ file
କେତେ
କରିଦେବି
ହେଇଛି ଦେଖିବେ।
as per the orders of this court only everything was
ସବୁ
freezed।
ବାହାର के देखिए।
ହଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ଏଇ order court order ଅନୁସାରେ ହିଁ freeze
For the petitioner to file a detailed affidavit
ହେଇଛି।
stating the total estimated value of the property seized and the total amount of the total bank account, the total amount lying in the bank which are frozen. Let's see.
Of the petitioner.
I'll file.
Because other director.
Of the petitioner.
Of the petitioner.
Is the company also responsible?
No, petitioner and company because he
You are the key man. There is a concept called key man in company law. Company act. Company key man tha thi na.
Okay.
So
Who's in
when
charge
we
of
are
the
talking about corporate criminal liability?
who's in charge of the affairs of the company?
Key man has
Vicarious liability.
you are the key man. So
No,
any
that-
company,
no, that-
wherever you are
that
key man, you are there.
That allegation is against all the directors. I'm just one of the directors.
One of this, जो फंसा वो
He is
फंसे।
the main director, my lord.
हाँ जी।
ସେ ଆଜି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆର accuse ଆସିଲେ ବି କହିବେ ସିଏ main director।
ବାକି ଧରା ପଡିନାହାନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ କଣ ତାଙ୍କର blame worthiness କଣ zero ନୁହେଁ?
ନା ନା ମୁଁ କହୁନି blame here because here he has more than 50% of the sentence he has already.
Why don't you apply before the trial court for split
Your
trial?
lordship kindly see one.
You do apply in this.
ସେମାନେ ଏବେ ବି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟିଗେସନ ସରିନି ତାଙ୍କର। ସେ
ଆରେ trial apply କର।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଚାର୍ଜ ଫ୍ରେମ ହେଇନି ବାକି ଆଉ କେମିତି କଣ କରିବେ ତାଙ୍କ ଲାକୁନାରେ ସେ କହିବେନି ସେ କରିବେ
ଚାରିଟା petition ସେ ଯଦି ଦେବେ ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ
ଏବେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ନୂଆ ଆଲିଗେସନ ଆସୁଛି after 15 years।
ଆପଣ ଫାଇଲ କରନ୍ତୁ।
One day it can be
Why don't
done.
you file a split trial petition there?
I'll take instruction.
File करने आराम से
In one day it can be done, my lord.
Yeah, you file it.
Because in that case, again, they will say that no, investigation is not complete.
How
Because in
good that you are, nowadays you have become astrologer.
no, in
Other-
trial court, that is
I
just
can
saying,
understand
that is,
that
I
you are
have
lawyer,
appeared before
don't
the,
become astrologer.
I have appeared before the trial court where they are saying that.
They will say this, they will say that. How do you know that?
No, because in the trial court hearing of this bail application, that was the submission of my learned senior.
No, but.
That
Let's-
how which allegation.
Anyway, let the
Your
matter
lordship
be
kindly
listed
see
on 20
one statement, my lord.
8 September. Ja, 8 September dekha.
One statement, my lord.
8 September.
The son is say, father and son were
Lordship-
directors. Where
I know the earlier one
Uh,
matter was there.
your lordship kindly see, the son is saying, I do not know whereabout of my father. And address we found my officers ran
Any language in the
to
jail, you,
Kanpur.
give the address
We are
to
not
father or
getting
language in the jail.
Father?
Ah.
More against.
Anyways, well, we will see on the next. Next.
Item 21.
Your Lordship, kindly see page 68 of the order.
Sir, what is page 60 of the order?
Page 68, that NGT order is there directing the authorities to grant the EC and the environmental clearance to the petitioner if the lease deed is executed, fresh lease deed. Fresh lease deed has been executed in my favor. They are sitting over the matter, the Tahsildar. Your Lordship, last order directed the
What is the issue, sir? I don't remember.
environmental clearance, my lord.
May I submit minutes 1 point?
Last order, your Lordship, kindly see.
Yes.
Last order. Directed the State Council to take instruction regarding the investigation in the affair.
Matters.
And they have filed the affidavit.
18/7/23, there's an affidavit filed to that effect. 18/7/23, it should be on my lodge.
That affidavit shows there is no such allegation against me and nothing is proved against me.
Who?
I am
Who are
I am
you?
the lease holder. I
You
am
are-
the
who
lease
are you?
holder.
Who are you, sir?
I am the lease holder of the proper quarry. Annex 3 is the lease deed, my lord. Registered lease deed.
What is the lease? What is the lease for?
The quarry lease, my lord.
Quarry what?
The stone quarry.
What stone? Normal stone,
Right.
gem stone, something stone. You have to clarify.
That is
There are
the
so
your
many
lordship
stones,
annex.
sir. Pumic stone. So many stones are there.
ए जो
Which
मकड़ा
stone?
ये पत्थर कौन मकड़ा पत्थर इथो
Sandstone.
yes
That's called sand-
No, not sir. In fact, morum the question.
What is it called? Mankada Pathar stone.
that is morum
Morum, my lords, morum.
Sir, what is it called in English?
morum called
Morum
in
stone.
English morum
Moram stone.
morum laterite
You are saying stain now.
laterite
What is it called?
laterite stone, my lord.
Laterite stone.
My lord.
So good.
My lords, may I submit minutes only one thing, my lords?
No,
I-
he is not a party.
My lords, in the connected matter, my lords, I have got
Connected matter is
power.
separate.
Let him complete.
Yes. In my case, he is not a party.
Okay, what is your case? Tell me.
Here, your lordship kindly see page 68. After grant of lease, some persons went to NGT, challenging that the lease was illegally granted, my lord. The NGT, after hearing everybody, your lordship, page 68, we find that from FIR, the name of respondent number 10, the petitioner here, has not been mentioned, but the plot number 2033, khata number 620, area 3.69 hectares, belongs to respondent to number 10, or at least belong to him till 31/3/2019, when his lapse period expired.
What is the
Therefore,
finding of this, the NGT?
next, however, whether
What is the
the
finding of the NGT?
your lordship, however, whether the respondent number 10 is to be allowed to carry on the stone quarry operations over the plot in question.
What are you reading here? Reading the judgment?
Yes, my lord. That is
NGT.
the yes. That is the
Which
observation of the
Which paragraph?
para 24, my lord. Page 68.
24.
Page 68, my lord. In as
You are respondent number 10. Who is respondent?
there, I was respondent number 10
Okay,
before
there.
the NGT.
You are petitioning.
Yes, petitioner here.
Has not been mentioned, but plot number 2063 khata number area. But if it is, if your name may not have been mentioned in the
Yes,
FIR,
thereafter.
if your name is there, if your name is there in the khata number 620 area, 3.69 hectare belong to respondent number.
10, that is the lease deed area.
Hmm.
Thereafter, the NGT has directed, however, whether the respondent number 10 is to be allowed to carry on stone quarry operations over the plot in question will be subject to grant of fresh lease and grant of fresh environmental clearance followed by fresh consent to operate.
You have got all these three.
I have got the fresh lease deed. Now the
What about
environmental
EC? What about EC?
EC is to the project propellant, Tahsildar is to obtain. That is the project propellant is the Tahsildar. Project that is as per the your lordship, the CI has filed
Sir,
the
project propellant, you are the project
no,
propellant.
no. Initially, I am not the project. The project propellant is the Tahsildar. After issue was granted in his favor, it was transferred to me. That is the rule.
Okay.
That is the rule, my lord.
So
And
now the
thereafter,
Tahsildar has.
no, Tahsildar is not taking steps for grant of EC.
So you have come for this.
I have come for that. Your lordship directed regarding the investigation, where the investigation has ended in final form.
Why Tahsildar is not applying for that?
Malas, may I submit minutes?
Sir, Rohan to not again.
They are in second.
What is it?
32304, this case, the NGT has ordered for SIA, Social Environmental Impact Assessment Study. That assessment study talks about a natural wildlife corridor and many other things. Joint inquiry report is there. It can be granted subject to disposal of the other writ petition, where their interveners, they're saying that.
Which is the other writ petition?
Yes, Malas. I am for the petitioner, Malas. In that
Which are the other writ petitions?
32304.
Yes, Malas. I have obtained the consent from the original engaged counsel to appear in this case, Malas. And accordingly, I filed the Vinama Malas on 4th of this month. Malas. May I let's be permitted to take some adjournment because at least the matter be called on in the Malas first week of next month, Malas, so that I can betterly elucidate this other court how Malas the forgery and everything has been done by this Malas the petitioner, my lord friend, my lord senior Malas. And
Who are you, sir?
Malas, I am for the petitioner, Malas, in the connected case.
In
And
the
I
first
was
item,
the
my
applicant. I was the
first
applicant.
item, my lords, I am for the intervener.
Ruko bhai, intervention.
Intervention petition is not there. Nobody here.
Let me hear the.
Yes, Malas. I am for the applicant. I the applicant before the NGT, Malas. And I have filed this connected DT application, Malas.
You are the public spirited person.
Yes, Malas.
So called.
In fact, it is my duty, to bring the.
Who are you, bhai? Who are you? आप करते क्या हो?
हम लोग ये villager, simple villager.
Villagers. କେତେ ପାଠ ପଢିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ villagers? ଆପଣଙ୍କ client କେତେ ପଢିଛି?
ତ ସେଇ ଜାଣିନି ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ତ କେବେ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ପାଇଲି ସାର୍ ଫାଇଲ ଓଡିଆର ସାଇନ୍ କରୁଛି ସାର୍
ଆପଣ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ କ୍ଲାଏଣ୍ଟ କେତେ ପଢିଛି
ନା ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଫାଇଲ କରିନି ସାର୍ ସେ ଫାଇଲ ଅରିଜିନାଲ କରିଥିଲେ ମୋ ସାର୍ କନସେଣ୍ଟ ଆଣିକି ସାର୍ ମୋ ସାର୍ ମୋ ନାଁ ବି ଆସିନି ସାର୍ ଲିଷ୍ଟରେ
ସେ ଆପଣ କିଏ ସେଟା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି
ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ସେ
ସୋ କଲ୍ଡ ଯୋଉ ଭିଲେଜର କହୁଛନ୍ତି
ସାର୍
ସତରେ ଭିଲେଜର ନା
ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ସତରେ ଭିଲେଜର ସାର୍ ମୋର ସାର୍ ଆଧାର କାର୍ଡ ଅଛି ଏଭ୍ରିଥିଙ୍ଗ ଅଛି ସାର୍ ଏନଜିଟି ମେ ଫାଇନ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ହାଉ ଦେ ଆର୍ ଗିଲ୍ଟି ସାର୍ Your Lordship may kindly have a glance to the
Para 20.
Say so. No, para 20 कहेंगे ऐसे. साथ देखिए. Sir, judgment. Sir.
So let the state government find out.
Yes, my lord.
What is the status with Tahsildar?
My lord.
As per law, he'll find out.
My lord.
जो तहसीलदार जहाँ करियो as per law.
Yes, my lord.
So
my lord, if I am permitted, my lord.
अरे भाई आप कौन है भाई? Who are you?
My lord, in the first case, I am the intervener in IN number.
No.
How are you affected? Who are you intervener? How are you affected?
I was a party in the first case before the on my application the NGT entertained, my lord.
चुप रहो. सब बंद करो.
27 rule 27.
I am not here. Intervention कार में apply करूँगी. मैं कार में allow करूँगी.
Rule 29 OMC rule, this can be disposed of, my lord.
I am not taking any intervention now. Let the petitioner and the government will.
Yes, my lord.
So do one thing. You find out what is the, what are the problems with obtaining the clearance. If environmental clearance cannot be obtainable because of some, the presence of some, what do we say, wildlife or
wildlife that has been clarified.
All this, just
that is clarified in the end.
Sir, hold on, I understand, sir.
My lord.
This is, I'm just telling the state. So let him find out what are the obstacles in getting the EC clearance. According to law, whatever, if it is legally correct, then you just grant it.
Yes.
If it is not legally correct, then you just reject it. Simple.
Your lordship direct that.
That's the only thing you can do. Let him take instruction.
Take
I'm
instruction.
not passing in order.
File the affidavit. Your
I'm
Lordship.
not passing in order. You take instruction and file affidavit.
Sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Release the matter on when do you want?
Yeah. Sir.
When do you want? 4th September.
4th of 11th September.
4th है जो. 4th.
I'll try to 11th देखिए बोल रहे थे
4th है जो.
complicated issue था तो 5टा की छोटा report अलग अलग चाहिए. I'll have to call him and discuss in detail.
1 month you are getting, sir.
Yes.
I'll
try. I'll try.
Anyway, 14th September.
Sir. My lords,
Directly Tahsildar.
my lords, my name may be rejected. My lords,
You give the
oh bless.
memo. Like there is memo. 22.
22.
22.
May I please, Lords? My lord, noting was that.
My lords, I'll pray for some time to file counter. This came for the first time in 18 July 23. Hey, last month.
Okay. We'll leave file the land state to file the counter. You file the requisites, sir.
My lord.
Not yet file the land constitutional petitioner to file the requisites within 3 working days from today.
My lord.
Allah.
Interim order. Interim order.
ଆପଣ requisite file କରନ୍ତୁ ଖାଲି interim order ଖାଲି ତଳ କରୁଛନ୍ତି requisite କାଇଁ file କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି?
My lord, on that day, order was that 5 extra copy to be served. I have already
You
served.
should have given 5 extra copy.
But after getting a certified copy, I now came to know that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 to solve copy, and 5th one is the Sarpanch. So I could not able to ask because
So for Sarpanch you should have filed.
I will file.
For all these requisites and all these procedures, should I tell you every time? This is not done. It is your duty to file the requisite. Otherwise, how will the notice go there?
Yes.
This is the matter. You have to file and according to the registry to process. No date there. किसी date दिया नहीं. Registry process करेगा जो दिन हम लगे वो लगे. This is
23.
23 also same. Requisite file.
Interim order. my lord.
Interim order जो requisite file करेंगे तब interim order मिलेगी.
I will file.
You have not filed, so you let it come on that day. किसी को लिखी नो.
No, my lord, inadvertently I have not filed.
Inadvertently,
I have filed 5 extra copies. On
You
that,
should have filed now. Why should I unnecessarily be lenient on you? Why?
no, on that day. your
Sorry,
lordship
on that
has
day I
said-
have nothing. to do.
My lord,
Next.
on that day, your lordship has pronounced that 5 extra copy to be
So
served.
it is my fault. Is it my fault? Just because 4 extra copies be given is my fault. Your duty to file the requisite. Don't blame for the court for everything.
No.
You suffer for that.
No, my lord, interim order may be.
Nothing. Interim. I am not going to.
My lord, that was my fault.
Anybody's fault. I don't care.
My lord, that was my fault. I have-
Maybe your fault.
should-
It is not excusable. Why have you not filed? I'm not going to
My
condone
lord,
your
on
fault.
that day, your lordship has said that-
Whatever, I am not going to condone it. You suffer. You file it, let it matter come. I am not going to renew your, that interview.
My lord, that was my fault.
Nothing doing. I say no means no.
My lord,
Do you suffer? No problem. Next item.
My lord, pardon, my lord, item 23, my lord. Notice, causality reflected the incomplete requisite file. But as per my opinion, a complete requisite file.
Always register to verify.
Not
Take it.
reflected any what type of defect.
Regarding the filing required for. And according to process, to file for this. Next.
my lord, item 22, my lord,
I have
interim-
said I am not going to do. Why are you compelling me to pass some adverse order? Do you want some adverse order to pass?
No,
And why are you doing this?
Item
If you are
24.
so sincere, you should have done it immediately.
I will
You are
do it.
casual.
I will do it by tomorrow, my lord.
No, you do, then let the matter come accordingly.
May I please, my lord?
23 kona my lord.
Next.
My 23.
I have done, sir. 23 I have done.
Register to verify.
Register to verify. Register to verify. If you have filed, that will process accordingly. Don't worry. Next.
24.
May I please, my lord? I am in virtual mode, my lord. Because of personal difficulty, I could not able to come to Cuttack, my lord. So I pray to list next week, my lord.
What is that?
Item 24, my lord. Because of
What is
personal
it?
problem, I could not. Personal problem, I could not come Cuttack, my lord, for argument.
Yeah, for the petitioner, sir.
Yes, my lord.
So you want some other day?
Next Friday, Thursday or Friday, my lord, next week. So that matter can be closed, my
All
lord.
the benefits have been paid.
Okay. Okay, you have received all the benefit.
All the benefit.
So you have received all the benefit.
No, no, my lords, I have given the detailed statement.
Let him come physically. This is the matter on 24th.
Obliged, my lord.
Next,
25,
25. ARBA.
Here my only my presence will not.
Like,
SK Patra for accountant then.
25.
25,
ये देख लो last order कौन है जी 13 वाला कैसे लग रहा है issue notice to the respondent or responsible applicant directed to file postal requisite तापरे non appears तापरे non appears order देख लो non appears for the petitioner respondent भी कहीं नहीं non appears for the parties left. Though the matter notice was issued on 24/7/2013, the matter was listed again on 24/1/2023, 21/4/2023. Again, this matter was listed on 9th August 2023. And on both the days, no counsel appears for the parties. So it seems that the petitioner is not interested to pursue the matter. The appellant, sorry, the appellant is not petitioner. Appellant is not interested to pursue the matter. Accordingly dismissed for non-prosecution.
25 to 28 same chapter.
Same. सब शेयर कर दो सब सेम वाला सब सेम सब इधर डेड वन लिख दो सब वाला है वो डेड वन all dismissed for non prosecution. Next
29,
29 29
Item 29, I am appearing on behalf of the opposite part number 3.
who is for the petitioner? 2013 matter. I can't tolerate this matter to just in with board for long time. I'm just dismissing it again.
In fact, this is infructuous in view of paragraph 22 of my counter affidavit.
22. What is the paragraph 22?
Paragraph 22 at page 12. Counter affidavit. That in view of the facts that the loan account of the petitioner bearing number so and so was classified by the bank as NPA with effect from 26/8/2010 and the same has been closed on 27/6.
You are for the petitioner.
I am for the petitioner, Your
I'm
Lordship.
dismissing it.
Your Lordship, I have no instruction in this case.
That's why I'm dismissing it.
No instruction with a liberty, Your Lordship.
What no liberty?
Your Lordship, I have prayer.
The constable of the bank submits that is the loan account of the petitioner bearing 541.
Your Lordship, kindly see my prayer. Your Lordship, kindly see my prayer, Your Lordship.
The loan bearing number 541,676 30,000 3178 was classified by the bank as NPA with effect from 26/8/2010 and the same has been closed on 27/6/2014 by way of sale to ARCIL, ARCIL. Thus, the writ petition is infructuous in the facts and circumstances of the case. Therefore, the writ petition is dismissed.
Your Lordship, I have a prayer in this case.
What prayer? You have no instruction. You are saying what prayer you have?
No, infructuous habani.
Thank you.
Your Lordship, kindly see my prayer, Your Lordship. My
what is your
prayer, they have linked my salary account to the for the recovery of the loan amount. This is my salary account, Your Lordship, and there is a interim order of.
Learn concept of the petitioner. Learn concept petitioner.
I'm sorry, Your
there is
Lordship.
no instruction, and it seems that the petitioner is not interested to pursue the matter. I can dismiss. Hello, Abacus. The petitioner. Granted 1 month time to application for registration.
Obviously. I have already deposited and thereafter your lordship kindly see the interim order passed by this honorable court on 22/3/2013, your lordship.
You file your application then.
Your lordship, I have already filed a memo
For what?
for 2013.
For?
We have already deposited the 25,000
So
percent.
now you take back the money, na?
सेटा इंस्ट्रक्शन किछि नाही लोक साथे कांटेक्ट भी हे परनी सो आई
Do
हैव
one thing, I have given
मु
one
खाली
month time.
गोटे छोटिया टाइम मागु सो दैट आई विल इंटिमेट द क्लाइंट सेट योर लॉर्डशिप
That दे दे. List the matter on 26th September, है ना? It takes time.
obliged
A copy of the memo filed without serving a copy of.
your lordship memo ta pursuant to this honorable court's order I have filed a memo that I have already deposited 25,000 so that my salary account shall not be attached your lordship
That is there in the order. What
Obliged.
memo is required, sir? Is old order आपने देखो ना थी. Old order लिखा है जी पूरा. Okay. सब कर दे खाली सब कर दे list on this. So much time you have wasted. Should have told me from the beginning.
Obliged.
Next.
Item number 30.
31, my lords, genuineness of the Hindi, some Ratna certificate is to be determined from Wardha, Nagpur.
Have you checked it?
So Wardha, Jaichi communication has gone, hasn't come.
I have
Not
already
following up.
filed a affidavit, my lord, obtaining information under the RTA Act, my lord. Affidavit already filed.
RTA को कौन information पाइले?
आनलु तांको ठारू आनलु जे एटा अजेन्यू की for
Government let the government use its own method to find out the genuine. Your RTA application has no value. Let them government find out. Government find out that RTA has no meaning.
thrice, my lord, time
No,
has been
maybe
taken.
They will say. take
Sir,
some time.
Wardha says
This
three
is serious
seven
issue. The
already
genuineness
communicated.
must be examined by the government.
Original certificate I have brought, my lord. If your lordship,
कितने कौन original मिलना है?
if your lordship permit me, I will show your lordship
Nothing, I
original.
am not permitting. I am just permitting him to get the instruction. You get the verification done from the Wardha.
Right.
Now,
No, already communicated to Wardha.
Rajasthan state will submit that. The department has already written letter to the Wardha.
Okay.
What is that? Wardha in the Prachar Samiti Wardha. What is that?
It is Rashtrabhasa Prachar Samiti.
Rashtra Bhasha Prachar Samiti Wardha.
Wardha.
For verifying the genuineness of the petitioner's certificate. And they said
Rashtrabhasa Ratna certificate.
Rashtrabhasa Ratna. Rashtrabhasa Ratna certificate of the present petitioner. Which may take some time. This is the matter on 4th October. 4th October.
Yeah, some earlier time.
Sir, एंती हवा की एडवांस चिट्ठी लिखी हुई से मैंने रिप्लाई देवे. It will take time. दिनेकर का
12-13 केस है
हाँ है ना कौन करिए? कुछ ही can't help.
31.
आपन का कौन पाई ये करते हैं? आपन का फेक सर्टिफिकेट बोलिए.
ଫେର ନାହିଁ ସେଟାରେ ସେ ସିଲେକ୍ସନ ତାକୁ ଦେଲେ ନାହିଁ ସେ ଅନଟ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ଥିଲା ବୋଲି ତାକୁ ଦେଲେ ନାହିଁ କହିଲେ ରିକ୍ୱିଜିଟ୍ କ୍ୱାଲିଫିକେସନ ତାର ନାହିଁ ବୋଲି କିନ୍ତୁ ଆଡଭର୍ଟାଇଜମେଣ୍ଟରେ ଅଛି ଯେ ଅନଟ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ଥିବ ତାକୁ ଅନଟ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ପୋଷ୍ଟ ବି ଦିଆଯିବ ତାକୁ ତାକୁ ଦେଲେ ନାହିଁ ସେତେବେଳେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ତାର କ୍ୱାଲିଫିକେସନ ନଥିଲା ଦୋ 17 posts are lying vacant at the relevant time.
Check it.
ଦବା କଥା ତାଙ୍କୁ ତାକୁ ଦେଲେ ନାହିଁ
That
not
communication
because
has
of
gone. I'll follow up and-
certificates but because of he was not trained. Advertisement there was a specific mention untrained candidate can be given appointment in case of a non-ability or trained candidate.
Another issue also, 2014 matter, we are in 2023. So what position of vacancy, what is there? Seta bhi dekhiye hoga and plus the instruction.
But if there is no issue of genuineness and certificate, then why
Taapre
application is
My
required?
laws are directed, but my laws are directed for that genuineness.
Check करी दे थोड़ा बोला थोड़ा check कर दो यदि देवार थे वो दे दो उसमें
ଆଜ୍ଞା
मतलब वो vacancy अच्छी कौन तांकर
vacancy
policy
ଅଛି
कौन
ଥିଲା
ଥିବ, ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ as of
last
today,
अपने लोग को कहते vacancy भी check कर देना था.
याद है नथिला आउ दिटा केस
In the meantime, let us the state also to find out the vacancy position available. What is the age of this your client?
age my lord at present my lord ସେତେବେଳେ ଥିଲା
he was 21 in
21 ଥିଲା
2015, that means 30 now.
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ my ଅଛି
30 now.
age ଅଛି
Still within age.
within age
If vacant position are there, he will.
I'll take it.
Now the same policy still continues or change?
Yes,
They
ma'am.
say that
That
I'll
all
have to now find out.
And the
Vacancy position
petitioner,
and policy.
Is also directed to verify regarding the same recruitment process, method, policy, blah, blah, blah. So in the slash, is prevalent at present or not?
Contractual appointment is.
Now the contractual appointment, no?
A contract.
That post must have converted to, gone back to that the fold.
My lord.
If vacancy is there,
my
must have gone to that contractual
my
fold then. Then where is the question of vacancy then?
Vacancy, availability of vacancy is there.
Let him check.
I'll take instruction. My lord, that genuine of the certificate is not required anymore. I'll not.
You have already signed it, just
Okay, well,
take it once. पूरे थर चेक कर दें तो बड़ा जस्ट एमती occasional को मारे मारे के तो आशी जाए जना पड़ी जाए किंद किंद आशी दी हाँ बड़े चेक कर दें तो कौन आशी
It'll come in October 4th, as my lord says.
हाँ
Item
31. 31, my lord, is again an old case. My lord had called for the original advertisement of the year and corrigent of the year 2014.
You have filed that?
Asini seta mate one the enhancement. I'll follow up. I'll get that. 10 days.
5th September. Next. The petitioner, the state to file the original advertisement and corrigendum, if any, without fail, on the next date of posting of the matter. Listing of the matter. List the matter on 5th September. Next.
33.
33.
Yes, I am from the opposite party. My senior is there.
Opposite party?
I am from the opposite party. I filed my counter. My senior is there. Is for the case.
Last time actually Lordship granted time to file rejoinder.
You filed?
Sir, actually I couldn't file because my associate actually got married.
Oh.
And she has stayed in Bangalore nowadays. So it could not be filed because of that reason. 1 week time be granted, I'll file it.
Okay. 1 week time is granted. File the rejoinder.
Might be listed thereafter, 1 week after.
Yeah. I'm listed on 30th August.
Right.
Next.
34.
34.
My lord. Wait, please, my lords. My lord, this here, my lords. Pleadings are complete, my lords.
What is the issue?
Here, my lords, this is filed against the inaction of the opposite parties for not granting engagement to the petitioner as Sikhyasa, despite he being selected under the merit list and his name finds place, and that I have annexed under annexure 5. So there is total arbitrariness being played with the opposite parties. My lord, here the petitioner, my lords, pursuant to the advertisement released published in the year 2016, he applied, and on the basis of all the eligibility criteria, he was selected, and his name was reflected in the merit list. Thereafter, medical examination was called for.
They didn't offer you job.
My lords.
Despite
and that is annexure 9.
Why?
Is a person with disability.
So,
No,
person with
no,
disability
I'm
don't
coming
give
to
them
the
job.
issue. No, I'm coming to the issue.
Yeah.
Issue is that his disability is temporary. So the clarification, this is only the single point. If my lords agree with this point, it's there. Otherwise, the case is gone.
Disability, my
Temporary
lord,
disability.
irrespective of temporary or permanent.
No,
he is like, my
no,
lord,
I don't agree with that.
I'll say the
my lord, government
Always,
resolution is
sir,
there.
disability is only the disability for the permanent disability is given, not
My lord,
temporary.
here I will show the resolution of the government, my lords. That is applicable in this advertisement. That is, I'm showing your lordship. That is page 10, page 30, annexure 10, my lords.
Annexure 10.
Annexure 10, page 30. This is the government resolution. My lords, before that only I may take your lordship.
Again, before that,
Para 2, my lords, para 2. My lords, para 2.
Monkey to jump here and there.
My lords, para 2.
But irrespective nature माने कौन बुझिले आपण?
Nature means physical or temporary, my lords.
No. Nature में आपण माने.
Well, I will show subsequent documents also.
Physical and temporary.
Permanent, sorry, permanent or temporary in nature, irrespective of nature of disability. That is the connotation, my lord.
That is not
the
a connotation.
my lord,
You're wrong, you're misinterpreting.
subsequent documents I have annexed. I will
No,
show, my lord.
no,
Subsequent documents is there. I will add.
Temporary disability, this certificate, the certificate, see,
My lord,
suppose,
here-
for example, somebody has met with an accident. Small
My lord.
met with an accident. Temporarily, he may be disabled for 4 years, 5 years, maybe because gradually, things may improve also. See,
That is right. That is right.
So if he start taking, if such kind of people start taking the advantage of disability certificate, what about permanent disabled people who are, there is less likelihood of their
Well,
correcting.
that
the
I will
disability.
show your lordship, be that as it may, Annexure 13 for a
See,
moment.
that's why,
Page 50.
that's why the government has come up with notification, percentage of disability, 40% below or 40% above. Always disability 40% above. If 40% above disability is there, so you are likely to get the benefit.
He is
If
above
less
40,
than 40%.
he is above 40, my lords.
Above 40.
As per their medical
Where is the
examination,
certificate? Where is this?
that is there in Annexure 8, page 26, my lords.
8. Huh?
Page 26.
Okay. 8.
26 and 27 relevant part.
Hearing disability,
35%.
temporary hearing disability.
Temporary, but my lords may see page 50 for a moment. Page 50.
What
That is also the government's instruction to all the departments of the government, heads of department and collectors. There I may read, my lords. That is regarding extension of benefits to persons with benchmark disabilities holding temporary certificates of disabilities. Grievances from PWDs holding temporary disability certificates regarding their deprivation from benefits of reservation in government posts are being received by this department. It is clarified that under the RPWD Act 2016, all persons with benchmark disability are entitled for benefits under the Act.
No, I think this
PWD,
No,
my
there's a
lords,
clarification
in
on
this
this.
case, and then the
there is a
government, general stand of the government has been diluted. You have different standard for different jobs.
that is
Disability standard should be one everywhere.
For this
If you have suppose.
that is my grievance, my lord.
As my notion is that the jobs reservation is given to the 40% above permanent disabled people.
Again, that is the.
But where you have here in this resolution, you have allowed temporary also.
There's a
sir.
clarification.
Then what is he is right?
There's a subsequent
Well,
clarification on that resolution.
Sir,
That clarification is annexed.
Your government, the same government is at one place saying 40% plus permanent disability. In another case saying temporary disability also do. What is the stand actually?
Monaco, right?
That
clarification we have sought, my lord.
What clarification you have sought? See, read the clarification. He's reading. He's right. No, come to Annexure 13.
That is in an affidavit.
Come to Annexure 13, na. Read it.
I am reading that. That is in the affidavit dated 21 to 2023.
Please read that. Read it.
Annexure
How can you change your stand, sir? Case to case, you can't change your stand. You should have a unified stand.
I'm just reading that.
Consistency in your stand.
Which is why I like from the beginning. I'm saying that if my lord agrees with this one, then there is a case.
No, I have to agree. This is your circular. He's relying on
I'm just
circular.
reading that clarification that we.
I had the notion that 40% permanent, but here you have relaxed. He'll get the benefit.
And
also in addition, only
I'm just
one
reading.
thing.
I'm just placing it. Persons with
Sir,
disability.
please wait now.
Persons with disability nature of temporary nature implies that percentage of disability of a person may progress or regress and it is temporary, not permanent. Therefore, it may not be appropriate to give reservation in job to persons with benchmark disability of temporary nature, as at the time their percentage of disability reduces below 40%, they will be out of the definition of persons with benchmark disability. A person with not less than 40% of the specified disability mentioned in the RWP Disabilities Act 2016. However, such persons with temporary disability may be given other benefits meant for PWDs as long as disability is not less than 40%.
What is that other benefit? So you don't
relaxations in marks, in age, and all these things, but not a categorical reservation. Reservation, as my lords have expressed their opinion, that once a permanent reservation is given with people to.
What do you mean by that benchmark disability? That's 40%.
40%.
40% is the benchmark.
Benchmark is 40%.
But here a clarification.
45% temporary
Here
and
the
my lord,
clarification is different, sir.
my lord, they are just changing at their whims, my lord. Just I was going to point out that this resolution petitioner applied through RTI, whether this is applicable in this advertisement. They have stated that yes, this resolution that I pointed out to your lordship submitted, this is applicable. Now the verge, my lords, they are stating that very clearly. It has been stated that this present resolution that my learned friend has read out has superseded the previous resolution.
Not
Now, my lords,
superseded,
after all the
clarified.
selection process over, that was governed by the earlier resolution. Now, when he did not get the engagement in the during the pendency of
What
the
is there
case,
in the advertisement? What is that?
advertisement, my lords, I have annexed that for Sikya Soek. That
Where is that?
page 13 is the advertisement.
13.
13, and his application is at page 16.
Just 13.
My lords.
But everywhere the standard is one, sir. Everywhere standard is it should be permanent disability. Not the
Be
temporary
that as it
disability.
may, my lord, also.
Temporary disability because see,
My lords.
temporary is likely to be cured. Suppose a person is partially blind. There is a likelihood of it getting clear.
That is right. My
Because
lord,
temporary,
in the meanwhile also, for a lordship's appreciation,
maybe
he has
some person
been
in-
granted
in
permanent disability.
one year he can't hear
Right, my lord.
properly. The other he can hear completely. So
That can
maybe
be a
it
case.
might improve in future.
My lords.
So this
Yeah.
is temporary. And a person cannot hear anything. This is temporary.
There is a,
Or maybe very slightly he can
My
hear.
lords.
So that is
my
permanent.
lord, be that as it may, I have filed an IA at flag B, my lord, that is there.
Be that
He
as
has
it
also
may, be that as it may,
lords.
you file all your.
My lord, he has
circular-
already got
show me all
permanent
circular
disability.
first. Here in the Vigyapana, where is that disability katha could lekha
My lord, সেটাই লেখা হয়নি my lords, কিছু
সেই যে লেখা নেই তো আমি কেমতি করিব
disability কথা মানে application লেখা হয়েছে my lords, application
কোড লেখা আছে
page 16,
Page
the
16.
petitioner's application,
show me
that at one, two, alphabetical my lord, A and B. PH type is hearing impaired, HI. Page 16 my lord, annex 3.
16 number kete 5 PH type
PH type
Hearing
A.
impaired. But
Hearing
from
impaired.
this our percentage is 40%.
This PH type is 40% that has been clarified, 45% after medical examination he has been given 45% that I have I have
But,
annexed.
sir, problem is temporary there is-
Permanent he has got, my lords. I have filed an IA, my lords. He has already got permanent
Oh.
disability, my lords.
We are
Also,
changing like them.
my lords, that is at
Once
flag B.
permanent then become sorry temporary then become permanent.
My lords,
ତା ଅର୍ଥ ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଦେଇକିରି ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ଆଣିଥିବେ ନହେଲେ ଡୁପ୍ଲିକେଟ ଆଣିଥିବେ ପକ୍କା
no, my lords, in the pendency.
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ସବୁ ଚେକ୍ କରୁଛି ଚେକ୍ କରୁଛି କ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡିଡେଟ କୁ ଡାକିବି ଚେକ୍ କରିବି ଗୋଟେ
Lord,
ଥରେ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟିଂ କଥାଟେ କହୁଛି ଗୋଟେ କେସ ରେ ଥିଲା ବାଲେଶ୍ୱର transfer somebody
This is also balance, my lords.
sought for transfer let me tell you the ordeal of that particular client because of the wrong done by the lawyer. What the lawyer says, sir, my client is what is this? mentally ill and he's transferred to a different place in Chandbali, from Bhadrak to Chandbali somewhere. I said, how the mentally ill person can teach the student, and there is danger for the students. They can't, right? So I said, do one thing, tell your client to get admitted in the hospital and get checked up. There was percentage of illness. Then other day he didn't come. I said, next again. And finally, I passed order to get it checked with the SC medical, the head of the department mental. He said, 12 days you have to stay here for the mental checkup. Because percentage otherwise one day can't be. So she had to stay for that. One day she was kept, then she suddenly disappeared from that. And the other day I'm withdrawing the case. He said. So this kind of problem happens. Let me tell you. The pakde gaye to pura ye sare nikalta hai.
I pray, my lords, only thing in this case, my lords, all selection process was over.
Maybe if over rahithile bhi jodi
Recently
wrongly
only-
diya haytaba karta kon bahar kar paribni.
Well, wrongly diya hai nahi, मतलब resolution they have changed totally. Altogether, मतलब they
How
have changed
your
the resolution.
permanent disability is also got
Arbitrarily.
changed, sir?
मतलब arbitrarily, मतलब
No.
they are.
How your temporary become permanent? Show me. Which doctor
मतलब
can have to
I filed flag B.
flag D?
Annex 17.
ये तो too much है जाऊँगी.
मतलब
आपण permanent ହେଇଗଲେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ temporary permanent को migrate କରିଗଲେ. वाह কি বড়িয়া
Depending upon person,
certificate দেখেলি
page, matlab,
certificate
flag,
দেখেলি certificate
page 6, my lords.
where is the certificate sir
Page 6, my lords, annex to 17, flag B,
page 6 রে কিছু নাই
flag B, my lords.
নাই page 6 রে নাই
IA number 14249.
I can see but where is the certificate permanent certificate you are saying na
My lord, disability certificate I have annexed this one.
no you said permanent certificate permanent disability what is it written temporary
Here,
permanent
it is written, my lord.
please read it
He is a case of hard of hearing. The diagnosis in his case is so and so severe mixed HG loss. He has 49% permanent disability in relation to his years. As per the guidelines,
acha
so and so.
hold on
This is
hold on there
my lord.
earlier certificate দেখলি
Earlier, my lords, at 24 page.
24 earlier ରେ କଣ ଲେଖା ଅଛି କଣ ଲେଖା ଅଛି ପଢନ୍ତୁ
The diagnosis in this case bilateral moderately severe conductive hearing loss. He has 51% temporary
temporary
in relation to his
এটা temporary
part
ହେଇଗଲା
of
suddenly 49% permanent ହେଇଗଲା
51 thila medical examination
51
45.
temporary ଥିଲା ଏଠି permanent ହେଇଗଲା
That nature has only changed, my lords.
କେମିତି ହଠାତ୍ କେମିତି change ହେଇଗଲା sir
That, my lords,
I have to send to some other place
my lords, your lordship may send
Permanent
for medical. My lord.
first of all let me now you have not given because of this
Temporary disability, whatever I was placing, my lords, that's the only point.
otherwise you are ready to give
If that,
okay let's do one thing let the candidate the petitioner
let the medical board re-examine him.
want to the council petitioner submit that the disability certificate issued on 26/1/2018 in favor of the petitioner suggests that the petitioner is a 51%
Temporary
51 कौन लिखा है ये पढ़ियोनी
51% temporary in relation to his part of body.
temporary disability in relation to temporary disability with respect to his hearing impairment. He has also showed another affidavit. Sorry, another certificate dated
5/9/2022.
5/9/2022, wherein the nature of disability has been changed to permanent disability with
9%,
49%, with 49% permanent disability with respect to hearing impairment. Since since the disability, since there is a confusion between permanent and temporary disability, and with respect and with regard to the percentage of the disability, this court is of the view that a team of doctors from All India Institute of Medical Science, Bhubaneswar, B, should examine the percentage of disability of the present petitioner. Also, accordingly, the Director, All India Institute of Medical Science, Bhubaneswar, is directed to constitute a team of doctors to examine the present petitioner and give the report with respect to the disability, with the percentage of disability.
Percentage and nature of disability.
Well, now you have to look for percentage of disability along with the nature. The said report may be placed before the court within 4 weeks from today. Learned concept for the learned the deputy solicitor. What is his name? Deputy the deputy solicitor will be given a copy for the reproduction. Huh? Let's see.
My lord,
If your disability is permanent nature, so
My lord,
fine.
I don't
But
have a copy of the IA. Let him serve a copy of
Copy
the
I will serve.
he will serve.
My lord, any date fix?
A copy
into an application with
after 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Let it come on September 15th.
copy to the
Give a copy.
I will serve.
a copy of the order also. My lord.
See, if you have permanent disability, there is no problem. But temporary disability, there is a problem because law doesn't recognize the permanent temporary disability as a disabled person to get benefit.
My lord.
Yeah, that you should know. Next,
36.
36.
Let's see. The petitioner was the applicant in 2006 for Shikha Sahayak, and he was placed the merit list. 2006 advertisement, and 2006 advertisement, and this 2007 a merit list was prepared. She was placed in the higher that is in the higher rank and be securing the higher mark. But she was not given engagement due to the lack of the residential status. She has submitted the residential certificate Simulia block, but that was not considered because she had married to in a Soro block unit. The case in the similar situation cases was brought to the Honorable High Court. The High Court already decided the matter and the case of Chandramani Jana versus State of Odisha, and that is the reported in 2007 to OELA, that 577, and there was a decision. The residential is not a ground for disqualification, and which this petitioner covered, squarely covered. Initially, he filed a writ petition. Writ petition the direction was given to consider repension, and repension was rejected on the ground that it is a disqualification of the residential. Thereafter, my lord, against that rejection order, she came before this Honorable Court. Honorable Court again directed the authority to reconsider, and now the authority is saying that in the case of 2007, there is no vacancy. This is the ground. Initially, they had taken the ground, there is a disqualification of the residential. But now they are saying that there is no vacancy. But the case of the petition is subsisting since the 2006, my lord, to this date. So this is the case. We have the annexure 5 under challenge your lordships before. And this is the may be permitted to read. This is the ground they have, my lord. And I am citing this judgment. This is the cover. This is the judgment. Reported by this division bench, my lord, Honorable Chief Justice A.K. Ganguly and Justice I. Mohanty. And your lordship, see, this is there is no disqualification. Reported judgment. What is the judgment? That is 2007.
Which paragraph?
My paragraph, last paragraph, your lordship, see, that is based on the paragraph 17. 17, my lord, from the discussion above, this court is of the opinion that clause 4.1 of the advertisement dated 14/10/2006 under annexure 6 for appointment of Swechasevi Shikha Sahayak as amended by the corrigendum dated 12/10/2006 is violative of the provision article 16(2) of the Constitution, and the same is set aside. This court, however, declared that any person who satisfy the criteria of educational qualification and other eligibility condition shall be entitled to apply for appointment to the post of Swechasevi Shikha Sahayak, despite the fact that he or she does not stay within any block where such appointment will be made. In other words, there cannot be no disqualification on the ground of residence.
Sentence
My lord,
Read that sentence again. Last sentence.
Last, in
कौन
other
लगाया?
words, then, okay. The sentence, this
Last,
code,
in other
however,
words, in other words,
however, in other words, about that the person satisfied criteria education eligibility condition.
Sir, in other words, पढ़ंतु. Last sentence starts with in other words.
In other words, there can be no disqualification.
ता माने कौन? There can be no disqualification on the ground of residence.
On this process, everybody was allowed without any residential also only because he must be a citizen of the of India.
I'll take interest on whether, but in this case, the last, again, the last paragraph.
In fact, even I have of the same view. Why should you make the residential certificate so important that a person will be disqualified because of the residence? He is the resident of the state now. He is the resident of the district. Even in the same village, if one area a person is not staying in another area, he is disqualified. Why? I don't understand the logic for the residential certificate. But suppose I am applying for a post of Anganwadi worker in a village. There are three words in the village. If I am residing in one word, I can't apply another word. In the same village, a person applies, he should apply.
In case of Anganwadi worker,
Sir, I am just giving example. This is wrong, faulty system.
In case of Anganwadi worker,
even for this also, Anganwadi is the same thing. Nothing should be, anybody should
in case of Anganwadi worker, because of their work,
Sir,
because of their work.
just hold on. There is a village with 2 or 3 words, right? Hardly the village, maximum 1 kilometer, maybe 1.5 kilometer, with the radius of the village. A person who is, suppose there are 3 Anganwadi center in the village, or maybe 2. If I am suppose in the A area, I can't apply in the B area because even if I am in the same village. Why this residential disqualification will be there? I'll pass a strong order on this. They should get rid of this kind of unnecessary disqualification. Why? Residential certificate, why are unnecessary insisting on that? He is not a person from Pakistan or Bangladesh. He is a person from Orissa. Then,
but your lordship has already issued notice.
I'm in favor of it. Is it right?
Your lordship, this honorable court has already issued notice. I'll file a counter.
This court division bench already.
I'll file a counter. I'll file a counter.
You understood the last sentence? You understood? No?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why
I've gone through that.
Give him a copy.
Yes,
I have given.
So this should not be a disqualification, sir. That's why I have told him to read it again, so that you can hear.
In the present case, it is not the disqualification. He has got.
Sir, this is not the way to disqualify a person on residential basis.
Kindly appreciate why his order has been rejected by the collector. Kindly see the dates. First, she has approached. In 2009, a order has been passed.
I'm not on that.
Kindly bear with me 1 minute.
I'm not on that, sir. I am on the issue of if a residential certificate is a requirement for a job, right? So if I mean, it is on that basis only you are if educationally superior person is there, and suppose he doesn't have the residential certificate, he would have been an asset to the organization, your government department. But for the absence of residential certificate, you are rejecting it. This is it not? You are killing the merit.
I cannot.
On the basis of
I cannot have a
so-called
different opinion that what my lord is saying. But the thing is that in the present case of the petitioner, your lordship will appreciate the advertisement is in the year 2006. His representation was disposed of in the year 2009.
So what is it his fault? Why your officer was sitting on the representation then for 3 years?
No, after he has come to the High Court, the Honorable High Court has given a direction.
He must have approached your department. The department people, they don't bother about the representation. Then he is forced to come here. Who likes to come to High Court? Nobody likes to come to High Court.
He has not gone to the court.
If your administrative level things would have been solved, then why should have not have come here?
See, immediately came to before 2007. What are you saying wrongly?
In the year 2007, he has approached the Honorable High Court. The Honorable High Court has directed in the year 2009.
Clearly, If your administrative action was clear, it would have been active administration, he would not have come here. first of
My lord, it is there, my lord. If your lordship will see, in the year 2009, the Honorable High Court has directed that within 2 months, his representation was disposed of.
all.
From 2009 to 2015, he kept mum for 6 years,
6 years.
my lord. Then again, he has approached the Honorable High Court in the year 2021.
What is the age of your candidate now?
Is now, my lord, is the lady is 51.
51 ରେ ସେ ଚାକିରି କରିବ ଆଉ କଣଟା କରିବ 51 ଏକେବାରେ
Well,
ରିଟାୟାର୍ଡ ହେବ
because of their fault.
their fault,
The petitioner secured, my lord, secured highest mark because they but they did not allow, because immediately came before the honorable court on 2007. Your lordship, see, the 2007 she approached this honorable court, and honorable court disposed on 2009. That is 2007 came. Because his prayer has been subsisting since 2007 onward. And there was a decision.
ଯାଇକି ଘରେ ବସି ଆରାମ ସେ ରିଟାୟାର୍ଡ କର
My lord, in the rehabilitation
କିଛି ହେବନି।
assistant,
ଏବେ କଣଟା ଚାକିରି କରିବେ 51 ରେ କି ଚାକିରି ଦେବ
51 କାଇଁ ସେମାନଙ୍କ ଫଲ୍ଟ ପାଇଁ ସେ ପାଇବେନି କାଇଁ?
କିଛି ଫଲ୍ଟ କାର ନାହିଁ।
ଆଉ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ 45 47 କରିଦେଲେଣି ଲେଡିଜ ମାନଙ୍କର।
ହଁ
ହଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ନୂଆ
65 କରିଦେବେ ଆଉ କିଛି ଦିନ ଗଲେ କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି।
ହଁ କରିଛନ୍ତି 45
65 କରିଦେବେ।
minimum entry into the government job କରିଛନ୍ତି 45 କରିଛନ୍ତି government, let them file
ସେଇଟା ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କୋଭିଡ ପାଇଁ
ସେ decision ନେଇଛନ୍ତି। ଯାହାହେଲେ ବି ତାର wrongly actually meritly should decide meritly with merit, because she has got merit in this case.
What merit?
Merit because the residential is not a criteria. This is that.
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଉ ଆପଣ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଅଲଗା
similar situated person ପାଇଛନ୍ତି, ସେମାନେ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି ତାପରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଦେଲେନି ଆଉ ରେସିଡେନ୍ସିଆଲ ନେଲେନି କଲେନି ଆଉ କ୍ରାଇଟେରିଆ ରଖିଲେନି ଆଉ ସବସିକ୍ୱେଣ୍ଟ ଆଡଭର୍ଟାଇଜମେଣ୍ଟ ସବୁ
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ରେସିଡେନ୍ସିଆଲ ସେଠି ଦେଇନଥିଲେ ସେମାନେ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି।
ହଁ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି
ନାଁ ଦେଲେ
ନା ଦେଇଦେବି। Your lordship may call for the DO, he can also produce all the documents.
ସେ DO ରିଟାୟାର୍ଡ କଣ ଥିବ ସେ ପୋଷ୍ଟ who has been given without residential, you have given some job to
that instruction
my lord, Supreme Court also now recently in the year of 55 they are also decided
year of 55
age 55 year tak diya hai Supreme Court decision, Supreme Court directed 50 the candidate the state went to the Supreme Court and at the time of that is the petitioner was that is the 55 years old and the Supreme Court directed to give the in the case
similar case in Balasur district appointed since 2006.
And Supreme Court judgment
will provide, sir.
I'll provide next
judgment ki order
they provide kar
order na judgment
order hela
order na judgment ago clear karantu mate
2006 ରୁ ତାକୁ
order na judgment ପଚାରୁଛି ପରା ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ order ki judgment order is not binding, judgment is binding. Judgment na order kuhantu
dekho next time I will
order particular case re kon order heitho seta binding
because of the merit
my lord ତାକୁ ଦେଇ ନଥିଲେ ସେ ପୁଣି ମାନେ ସେଇ
ସେ particular case re kon fraction
ନା in the case of say two ଶିକ୍ଷା ସହାୟକ matter ସେଇ ଶିକ୍ଷା matter
ସହାୟକ ମାନେ ସେ ସବୁ କେସ୍ ର fraction servant different
the similar situation
similar
ଆମେ only give
2006 ଦେଲେ ନାହିଁ
check it ଆପଣ ଦେଲେ ସେ
हम ଦେଇଦେବୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇଦେବୁ next
judgment ଟା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ହଁ ଏବଂ similar my submission may be also recorded with similar cases many candidates have been allowed and file the affidavit.
My lord and in that my lord and friend please maybe provide
provide हमको मगे देले
give it that
मगे परिबे से ताकर अथॉरिटी से आनी परिबे
let him provide the because he is making an allegation, let him provide the list, I will take the list.
Give the list
my lord
list
give the list so that he will find out. Let's see if they have given to other similar list.
He is suppressed, he is unable because he is the authority government official can provide also because
ନା ତ ଦେବେ ବାକି ସିନା ସେ ଦେଖିବେ ଆପଣ ନାଟା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ହଁ ନାଟା ଦବୁ
ନା ଦେଲେ ଆଖି
ନା ଦବୁ କେତେ ସିମିଲାର ସିଚୁଏସନ ରେ ତାପରେ ଆଡଭର୍ଟାଇଜମେଣ୍ଟ
don't take all these things, give the name simply. I am not
I'll provide
next item 5th September 5th September गुरु दिवस रे गुरु चाकरी पाइबे चलो जान
कहीं बरबते जो जजमेंट हैला समीर दास जो जजमेंट अनुसार से जजमेंट से पिला पाइला ना नहीं पाइला
तो आगे चेक
2007
करो
हां यार
let them
सही सही तो ना भी सही
let them find
जजमेंट रेफर्ड ऑलरेडी
let them find out sir
हां फाइंड आउट let him find out
next
next man the last
37.
last chance may be given for filing counter if counter otherwise you will assume this side
next item next
my lord
37.
My lords, I'm appearing on the virtual mode, lordships. With lordships' permission, may I submit?
yes please
My lords, in this case, I have taken instructions regarding the default in payment. My lords, the petitioner undertakes to regularize his account. The matter may be disposed of with the condition that in 2 months, if he is regularizing the accounts under information from the bank within 1 week, the loan under 100% collateral may be considered, members, not 150%.
this is again conditional your conduct has not been very nice so far
My lords,
now you are saying in future I will regularize then they will
no, my
consider
lords, if he fails to regularize his conduct, then the loan may not be sanctioned. If he regularizes within 2 months, then they should consider 100%.
and they will consider without saying that
100% collateral, not 150%.
you regularize your account regularize
Within 2 months, my lords may dispose of the matter with the observations that within 2 months and 100%.
but I will not just force the bank to consider
I am not requesting this
that way their own way also the petitioner submit that he would regularize the accounts under NPA.
No, my lords, no NPA letter has been communicated, but they
Then if it is not NPA, how will you regularize then?
My lords, they have mentioned in their affidavit.
Kindly see the letter.
Let me submit, my lords.
2023.
My petition, let me submit. I am reading the clear affidavit, and they have mentioned.
Just a minute.
Please bear with me for a
Just a minute. You have 2 accounts.
No.
And it has been classified as NPA.
Flag Y.
Right. Those 2 accounts have been classified as NPA.
And the 5 accounts. Flag Y page number. Flag Y page 4 where clearly stated that these are the accounts which are non-performing.
All the accounts which are classified as NPA be regularized within 2 months.
Please, my lords.
If it is regularizable.
Yes, my lords.
Okay, full stop. And if NPA has been for a long time, it may not be regularized. Yeah.
As rightly
it is regularizable. Full stop. Then, after regularizing the accounts, the petitioner is at liberty to approach the bank, and the bank shall considering his CBIL score.
CIBIL score.
CIBIL score. Sorry, CIBIL score. Accordingly, the writ petition is disposed of.
And my lords, one more observation, lords, we would request. It is their affidavit that they will take minimum 100% collateral. They are insisting on 150% now. It is their affidavit, my lords. I'll read the affidavit.
That I can't say. Whatever their policy, they will follow the policy.
My lords, that to do.
The collateral be is with the collateral requirement as
for their affidavit
as stated by the bank in the affidavit
dated 10th of July 2023.
10th of July
2023.
Be adhered to.
Please, madam.
At the time of
granting the loan. Hello.
Consideration of sanction.
While considering the sanction of loan. Okay. Dispose of. According to dispose of. Next.
May I please, your lordship?
I feel relieved now. This case has been coming again and again.
I may be excused, my lord. I am just recovering as.
No, sir. No problem. We have the system of the BC mode. Why should you feel sorry for that? No need to feel sorry.
Kind enough to engage the technology for the benefit of the lawyers.
No. This is for the benefit of the people like you if you have any problem, you can always people like Mr. Samantara also, who is from a distant place, you can argue.
My lord, so generous of the honorable court.
Okay.
I am
Yes,
more comfortable with direct contact, my lord.
Ah, that's fine. Now things are changing, na?
Yes.
So, next.
May I please?
38.
May I
38.
please? Your
My lord, in item number 13, your lordship has been pleased to issue notice on 10th.
What is the name? What is the name of your client? God's will, Pani.
God's will, Pani.
God's will.
My.
Ah, kya badhiya, na? I thought some Angrez name.
Your lordship on 10th July 2023 has been pleased to issue notice, my lord.
What is the issue about this?
Issue about your lordship, he has been regularized, his services has been regularized under a particular pay scale.
Sikh has hired.
Sikh hai.
After 6 years.
My lord. And
Then what is the problem?
the problem is that the appointment letter mentions a particular scale, but they are paying him 2 scales below.
Why?
That's the point.
Your lordship has issued notice on.
No, why? You have taken
10th of
this.
July. I have sought for the instruction. I'll file a detailed.
No, why you are giving a scale below 2, I mean 2 scale below what is deserving? You should not have done that.
They have mentioned it in their appointment letter, engagement letter.
I'll take instruction, my lord.
Take instruction. Law comes with the state to take instruction as to why the petitioner is not granted the scale that is mentioned in the appointment letter.
Engagement, regularization,
Engagement letter. Sorry, engagement letter. Okay.
Regularization letter.
Okay. Next.
My lord, date.
This is
Your
my
lordship may grant 2 weeks time.
Okay. 31st August.
Deep level.
Next.
39.
39.
Yes, my lord. My lord, here the petitioner is the GRS. He was, she was.
That case where the principal.
Yes, I'm coming, Mr. Counsel. Wait, please wait. I'm the petitioner. Let me address the court.
Let him come. Yes. What is the issue?
Why the state is so much in a hurry? I don't think.
Okay, anyways, because you are
No,
there,
we are
others
not
are there
in
in
a
a hurry.
hurry. My
No,
lord,
no, I'm not.
my lord, I'll just point out one thing to your lordship. I'm not in a hurry. On the last occasion, the
No, no, I'll come to everything.
principal secretary has appeared.
Yes.
Before
But
your
principal
lordship, with
secretary
regard
is
to
not
the-
God.
Just a minute.
My lord, he is also before your court. What is the authority?
What is he saying something? Please allow.
On 7/7, your lordship has directed the principal secretary to appear before your lordship.
Because to streamline,
Yes.
streamlining a
And
policy.
He has appeared. But in the order sheet, what I am mentioning is something different. In the order sheet, your lordship has not mentioned regarding his appearance or dispense.
How can you not?
It was dispensed with, but however, it was not reflected in the order.
Your lordship has state bank transfer, but they did not obey.
Okay.
But
They didn't obey.
they didn't obey.
Why?
They did not allow me to continue in the said post.
Why? After passing the order also?
Yes. Now they are saying that some chief secretary or general secretary has appeared. Before court, everybody is equal. Maybe
No,
general secretary,
I'm,
maybe
no,
chief
no, no.
secretary.
The order doesn't say state your transfer.
Yes, your lordship
You have
state.
passed on to them.
I have
Who is
communicated.
the officer who has not
Well,
ordered the order?
that is,
Page.
well, that is.
In this,
But on the last date when it was listed,
the
the stay order was passed the first date.
First date.
On the second date,
I'm
but it
talking
was
about the
never-
stay order on the first day.
Yes, my lord. So that's what I'm saying.
That why that order was not
on the second day,
Second, he didn't object it. Now he's
I
saying,
had stated because there was personal appearance, your lordship wanted to
no.
streamline. Please wait, please wait. Please wait. I had mentioned before your lordship. Your lordship said, Simon, let him, he has come. Let us streamline it. Don't get worried. And they filed a counter. My lord, I am not on that. This BDO and district panchayat officer did not obey. They did not allow me to join. So I have now joined in the place of transfer. I have already joined. Because, my lord, I lose my job because it's a.
Who was the person BDO there? Which block?
My lord, this is, I was in.
Who is the transferring authority?
BDO
Aska. I was in Aska block, BDO Aska.
Who is the transferring authority?
My lord, transfer was done by the collector.
Collector. I have.
So you brought it to the notice of the collector?
Yes, my lord.
You have given the copy?
Yes, my lord. I have given the copy. They said no, will not obey.
Why?
Let him
I
file a
don't know.
contempt.
Let him file an affidavit.
Nah, but
Otherwise,
Let him file an affidavit.
You file an affidavit that the collector has.
but now I have joined to the.
No,
place.
even if you have joined, you file.
you have filed the contempt
Yes,
order,
sir.
please, my lord.
You file an affidavit.
I'll file an affidavit.
I'll issue contempt against the
Yes,
collector.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Your lordship. may-
Collector Ganjam.
Collector
Let
Ganjam.
him come. We'll see.
Yes, ma'am.
First, let my lawyer.
Yes, I'll file an affidavit.
If you file an affidavit, then
Yes, ma'am, I'll
issue
file an
contempt
affidavit.
against him. Next.
Your lordship may post it a week after. I'll file the affidavit and copy.
Yeah, week after. Let it come on 30th.
30th. Interim order may be extended.
Interim order ଆପଣ join
Join ତ କରିସାରିଲେଣି।
interim order extension କରିବେ।
ସେଟା ଥିଲା
Anyway,
No,
do one thing, na. You file an affidavit.
Yes,
I'll see. Let the collector will appear before me.
yes.
Next.
Item number 40.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, this is also concerning the transfer of the GRS. The petitioner is been transferred from Sudda GP under Titlagarh block to Tentuli Kunti GP under Goodbella block, which is near about 110 to 120 kilometer away from that GP. Your lordship, it also last occasion
I've stayed it.
my lord.
So he is not joined, na?
No, he is working in his earlier place of posting, lord, in Sudda.
I'm disposing them. You wanted his transfer to stop, then he stopped. Now I'm disposing them.
My lord, in this case, notice has been issued to us to file the counter, my lord. 2 weeks time may be granted.
Why you are unnecessary
No, but
transferring
I
all?
understand.
See,
But
these are people.
Block to Tentuli Kuti GP under Goodbella block, in the
Goodbella.
district of Balangir, my lord.
I know that.
My lord, that's why, my lord, I did not mention the district.
Goodbella is where is it?
Patnagad, Seadu, my lord, Eadu.
There is a shortcut way that doesn't take 120 kilometers. That is hardly 40, 50, 60 kilometers.
हो नहीं है सेटा
No, no.
जो रोड रे जाउछन नाही मला
There is a route from Titlagarh via Kantamanji from the
नहीं
Goodbella.
गुडबेलाटा मला टीटा अछि
60 kilometers maximum. It can't be more than that. 60 to 65 maximum. Not 120 kilometers. But still it is far away.
but I have taken instruction
Still it is far away. No, not 120 kilometers. Not 120 kilometers. Let me clarify. You have not seen Balangir properly. I have seen each and every village. Each and every part. There is a shortcut route. Then why are you saying 120 kilometers?
but 60 kilometers
Even if 60 kilometers,
60 kilometers
that's
my
also
lord.
wrong.
May I suggest one thing? This order is applicable. Your lordship has filed an interim. order.
Applicable, I think I want to cut the matter short. Applicable कहीं ताको छाड़
your lordship.
No, that guideline is old guideline. I don't want that
Lord,
guideline to.
I'm just highlighting one point only.
Sit down, please sit down. 2%.
Actually,
I'm scared. 2%.
No,
Please sit down.
I mean, I am the special counsel for.
Please sit
Say
down.
said by
Please
said
sit
case
down.
of
Please
our
sit down.
point. Otherwise-
Please sit down. Both of you sit down. Please. The Department of Panchayati Raj. The Department of Panchayati Raj. The Secretary Department of Panchayati Raj is directed to file an affidavit indicating a fairer and reasonable transfer policy for the, what is the post?
Gram Rozgar Sevak GRS.
You sit down now. I'm not asking you. Please sit down. Gram Rozgar Sevak. Full stop. It is often observed that the Gram Rozgar Sevak who are a low salaried personnel with a fragile job condition are often subjected to transfer to a far off place which consumes the entire salary on the commutation to or the conveyance to the said places. It becomes very difficult for them to work with such mental agony and financial hardship also. In such view of the matter, the Secretary, Panchayati Raj Department is directed to frame a fairer, reasonable transfer policy within 2 weeks from today and place before the court. That's it. We'll see that. I'll examine that. I'll wait it. I'll clarify. Then only that will be implemented. Before the said policy, I'm policy frame file it. You should not transfer a person beyond the block. Simple.
Your lordship.
Acha mujhe gote kotha kale. Jadi some person is suppose corrupt, person is not good. Can he change if you send him to a distance place? The same corruption will be there. He will do there also the same corruption. Is there any possibility of his changing his mind or soul after you change him to the further place?
May not be only corruption is not may not
Maybe,
be the
what
one
is-
criteria. The other
But
criteria is
inside the block you can do that. Intra-block transfer can be done.
it is just for a punishment. It is
Like how it is further clarified there. As far as practicable, the GRS should be transferred within the same block. Unless some unforeseen circumstances or unless some compelling circumstances dictate the situation. Hello. Now let you should file it on. List the matter on 31st August. File it. ଆସିଲେ ମହାଶୟ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆସିଲେ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ଆସିକି ସବୁ ଶୁଣିକି ଗଲେ ଏବେ ଯାଏ କାହିଁ ଫାଇଲ କଲେନି 2 ହପ୍ତା ଉପରେ ହେଲାଣି ମୁଁ ତ ଫାଇଲ ଜଲ୍ଦି କରିବା ପାଇଁ କହିଥିଲି ଡୋଣ୍ଟ ଟେକ୍ ଏ କେୟାର ଅଫ ଦିସ୍ ଏବେ କେମିତି ନଗରେ ଦେଖିବି ଯଦି ନ ଫାଇଲ କରିବ ଦେଖିବ ନେକ୍ସଟ
41.
41
may free copy of the order may be.
Next.
Yes, sir. This is a matter. Your Lordship may kindly remember the last occasion, my lords.
Yes, yes.
But the petitioner challenges selling of the my lords licensed medicine shop of the present petitioner, my lords, for more than a month, my lords. What has happened? If your Lordship can recollect.
So last time I had passed some order.
Your Lordship passed some order that is on 19/7/2023, directing the state to file a counter, my lords.
We have already filed, my lords.
They have in the meantime filed a counter, my lords. It's so for the case of the petition is concerned, if you Lordship permit me in nutshell, it's a license of. I have the pantacid. The issue is that pantacid. That is on a complaint, the drug inspector conducted an inquiry, my lords. Because he has taken some sample medicine for further verification.
Have you checked that the batch number from Sun Pharma?
Yes, my lord. That is a report of the Sun Pharma also.
Your Lordship's pointed query on that day. Just a minute.
Sun Pharma has also given the report that these are spurious medicine.
Your Lordship's pointed query in this case is that
it has given the report that the batch number doesn't match. That's that.
No.
No.
The testing report is that those are
they say spurious.
Okay.
Sun Pharma says spurious. But what has happened? I have purchased from Cabaret agencies, which is a stockist of Sun Pharma. I sold it to Ma Budi medicine store, which also has a drug license. So far I am concerned, I purchased from stockist pillars, authorized stockist of Sun Pharma, who has drug license. I also sold to a chemist pillars, Ma Budi store pillars. He has also drug license. Now the medicine which is purchased, consumed and found to be spurious was from Ma Budi, not from me, millers. Now everybody was inquiry is conducted from in my shop, in also Ma Budi shops. If your Lordship will kindly see the outcome of survey conducted in Ma Budi shop, your Lordship will find. May I take your Lordship's attention to that?
Survey?
Yes. They made an inquiry. And what inquiry reveals, your Lordship will kindly turn to me one document only. I will be taking to your Lordship's attention, FIR itself. That is Annexure 1, Millers. Annexure 1. My Lordship will kindly turn to for a moment page 19. Paragraph 3. With my Lord's permission, I will place mirrors.
Yes, please.
Page 19, last paragraph 3. That by the instruction of Government of Odisha Health and Family Department, by file number so-and-so, dated so-and-so, the team of special task force consisting of the Dharmendra Puhan, Assistant Drugs Controller, Tushar Panigrahi, so-and-so, Harapriya Malik, DI, Drug Inspector Katak Ruhe, along with Mukkudananda Satpathy, Drug Inspector, so-and-so, have carried out joint inquiry of Ma Budi Medicine Store, Kadampadi, Anugur, on 18/5/23 in connection to share and purchase Alice spurious drugs, Fantasy DSR capsules, batch number 86A E D2, so-and-so, and finding as below. Now, you also kindly see the findings. That on verification stock register of Fantasy DSR of different batches for the financial 2020-23, it is found that different quantities of opening balance in 3 different stock register in same financial year, that is financial year 2021-22, the closing balance found is 28 strips. However, the opening balance of the subsequent financial year 2020-23 found to be 178 strips. 88 strips, 10 strips in 3 different stock registers. Normally, closing balance will match with opening balance, but there are 3 different stock registers. I need not elaborate. Your Lordship can spell this. Next, during verification of sale invoice of Pantacid DSR, in Wall's sale invoice, by number so and so, the farm has sold 32 strips to one peasant and amount charge is 6,722. And Gotaka Padla 200 some odd, my lord. So this is no. In another 2 invoices, by number so and so, each of quantity 30 strips and amount charged in both cases is 420. But Gotaka 200 kete and other strip costs only 14 rupees. So this shows, this itself, without going much below, Budi Thakurani, Budi Mass Medicine Store, apparently is indulged in spurious medicines. Because same Pantacid one batch cannot fetch have 240 rupees.
Yours is what is the name?
Myself, Ganapati medicine, yes. I have purchased from Kaveri agencies belongs. And you will see the other.
In your thing there is no, nothing.
He has purchased from only Ma Budi medicine store, not from me. And Ma Budi's records reveals this. And I have been implicated. And
So
your lordship.
from your thing,
No. And now let us see what is revealed from my inquiry, what they found from me. Paragraph 4, your lordship may kindly see. That as per statement of both partners of Ma Budi medicine store, they said that I have purchased from Messrs. Ganapati Enterprise. Now next paragraph. Paragraph 5. On verification of records, it is found that the wholesaler has, I am the wholesaler. The wholesaler has purchased Pantacid DSR capsules, batch number 886A, same batch, from Kaveri agencies at Medical Road, Ranihat, Cuttack. The authorized stockist of Sun Pharma Distribution Limited by the invoice number so and so dated 22/6/22 of 100 strips. That is 100 into 15 capsules and received on 26/6/22. Now next, that the firm Ganapati Enterprises sold 10 strips to Ma Budi Medicine Store. The person who has purchased from Ma Budi Medicine Store and ultimately found to be spurious, according to them. Now 10 strips I have sold to Ma Budi Millers. Then and he has sold the same batch of quantities 2 strips. Same batch, another 2 strips to Vishwal Medical Store, Jagaband, Keunjhar, which is before the date of purchase, receipt of product, the date of sale prior to date of the purchase.
So with respect to your strips of medicine, there is no problem.
Because now, of course, nobody can say, because that supposing I have purchased 100 strips. I sold Ma Budi 10 strips. So out of 100 strips which I have sold, there is no complaint whatsoever from anywhere that there is any spurious involved in the medicines. Out of 10 strips also, nothing is found except 1 strip which is consumed by, of course, here is a case, the collector himself has consumed. Collector Hon'Ble himself has consumed, and somehow he felt discomfort and chest pain, something all that, and that he reported to drug inspector.
So that strip belongs to you?
No, there is no evidence whatsoever.
But the batch number, anything?
Why I am saying so, your lordship kindly bear in mind the revelation I read out for lordship. He has purchased from different companies, not from me. Okay. And he has 3 different registers. And the closing balance doesn't match with the opening balance.
If nothing was found from this, his shop.
How can he interrelate my medicine with that of the one that is consumed by him?
Actually, this is a very complex web of issues here. First is, see, there are some honest people also there. There are some decent guys out there in the
correct
there, and there are some people who are spurious. They're dealing with spurious medicines and unscrupulous people. So that you have to also just separate them, because otherwise you can't paint everybody in the same brush.
Correct.
So that is also important. So if this, just find out if nothing is there.
I have already filed my counter, and in counter I have averred that the batch which was declared as spurious are supplied by the petitioner to the Ma Budi.
But your report says something else.
My lord, I have also annexed those reports.
Their own FIR, drug inspector has lost this.
My lord,
your FIR says something else, sir.
No, my lord, if your lordship will see para 7 of my counter, last paragraph.
Counter
affidavit.
Counter affidavit. I have to file it. When did you file it? It did not come to us. You have given copy, sir?
Yes, they have given copy.
You have filed, we have not received it.
On 3/7 it has been filed.
But we have not received.
Sorry, 31st.
Achi,
Nothing.
counter is not there.
On the last
That-
occasion, my lords have also shown some concern because the medicine, as my lords knows.
No,
And that is not,
actually we can't
No,
paint
that-
everything in the same brush. There are, see, it is also the duty of the, see, you have to take care of the 19(1)(g) also. Everybody has the right to do business or a profession, whatever. So at the same time, you have to find out the, I mean, the, what do you call the stale from the good one. So that is also important. So everybody can't be just, because suppose I am purchasing from somewhere, I don't know what kind of medicine was supplied to me. Sometimes it also happens.
that is one allegation. Another allegation is there, my lord. He has supplied medicine prior to purchase. Those medicines have been supplied to one party. During the year, 7 lakhs odd medicine has been supplied prior to purchase.
Prior to purchase.
Prior to purchase.
That you show that in your.
I've already
And
studied.
also,
They have,
also the prior to purchase means they must not have been recorded before that.
no, my lord. He has purchased the medicine, let us assume he has purchased the medicine today, but he has sold the medicine yesterday.
How is it?
That's what, that is also
Then
why,
I have to see that.
my lord, I have already filed the counter, let the counter come.
Counter affidavit, nala I would copy next time. I'm giving a short date.
My lord.
16 as 16. Yeah. 16. Let's see.
May I pray, my lords, sealing at least be unsealed, because so far other medicines concerned, there is absolutely
No, other
allegation
medicine,
whatsoever.
you
Which
just
is-
allow them to just return back to their own stockist. That there is no problem.
Perishable medicine.
Yes.
Perishable
Medicine itself is perishable. What are you saying? All medicine is a perishable, sir.
My lord.
It's not durable product. It is a
Those
perishable product.
medicine which will be
No. The Lord consider the state to this what is that? Inspector, what is it? The
Drug
designation?
inspector.
drug inspector.
The drug inspector is directed to allow the present petitioner to return those medicines which are likely to be expired soon.
No, they are there in my shop. They have handed over to key to my wife. They have not taken anything. That is there in the shop. They have sealed and given the key to my wife.
That's allow. That's a
Yes.
he will allow.
Only unsealed.
We will allow
Yes.
to return back those medicines which are dumped in their godown. Godown? Medicine shop.
Medicine shop.
Medicine shop / godown like it. Godown with hyper medicine shop / godown. So that the medicine, the efficacy of the good non-spurious medicine can be maintained and be returned back to the producer. Sorry, what is it? To the manufacturer. To the manufacturer of the medicine. You have to send to the manufacturer or where?
No, only they have to hand over the key to unseal.
No, I am saying something else.
Oh,
Key is fine, that part is. He will allow means he will have this key to be
yes, absolutely.
they allow, and so that
in presence of the drugs inspector.
Certainly.
allow means he केमती से करियो why should I write everything?
Correct.
He should allow means he will allow. No.
Allowed to operate the medicine.
No, operate nahi. Not operate. To return back the medicines which are
going to be expired or
expired soon. Like
That is
operate will come later. Let's first after seeing that this thing. If in the meantime they'll do. In the meantime in the meantime ठीक ठाक लगा भूल भाल लगा नहीं हला. In the meantime the drug inspector see you later and will be allowed to return back those medicines which are likely to be expired in near future. Hala? And what's the matter on the next date?
I have to sell in the shop only. I cannot sell elsewhere. As my lord knows.
In order to return. Return कर देवे. Return कर परिवे ना.
Return कार्य होगा नहीं.
अपन sell
other issues will arise because they will not pay me back.
allowing the return.
नहीं, without prejudice, only that will be unsealed. असुविधा नहीं because
Next,
only
next. Next date.
allegation is only with regard to Pantacid.
Next date, next
Again,
date.
no other allegation is there.
Next date. In the
16th.
meantime, you want to return any medicine to your company, you can do that. That I'm allowing you.
16th.
Next.
42.
Item 42, Your Lordship, I'm on VC, Your Lordship. On behalf of Mr. R. Roy, may I be permitted, Your Lordship?
What is the matter?
Your Lordship, the petitioner has filed this writ application challenging the order of the sub-collector Puri. Your Lordship, the nutshell of the facts of the case is that an advertisement was issued by CDPO, wide advertisement number 500 in the
What is the
year.
advertisement not for?
Advertisement was for the appointment of the Anganwadi worker.
Then what happened?
And thereafter, the petitioner who was working as a crèche worker had seeing the terms and condition had filed her form. And
You continued.
Sorry, Your
You are
Lordship.
selected and continued. What? I am not able to get you.
No, Your Lordship. I was not selected. I filled up my form.
You filled up and form. Then what happened?
And thereafter, they rejected my form and moved on with the other candidates, saying that my qualification is not up to the mark as per the guidelines of the.
What is your qualification?
My qualification was that I was working as a crèche worker for more than 5 years. In
Qualification, I'm not bothered about which worker you are. I'm asking what is your educational qualification?
Matriculation, Your Lordship.
Matriculation. What is required here?
Requirement was matriculation, minimum matriculation is required, and thereafter another terms and condition was that more than 5 years the candidature should be working in more than 5 years as a Balwadi worker or a Anganwadi.
Crèche worker, you have worked, where did you work as crèche worker?
In NGO, Your Lordship. One is
NGO is not okay.
Vishwajiban Sabha.
Sorry, dismissed. Crèche worker with NGO is not at all considered.
With the observation that there is no instruction from the client, Your Lordship.
Okay. The petitioner, and your percentage of mark is how much? What is your percentage of mark?
My lord, I am the best candidate among.
Best मतलब केते? आपण खाली best कहते लेजिबा ना मु देखिबी ना best की better. आपण केते qualification कोन?
My lord, मो पाखरे petition copy नहीं. I filed
केंदी आपण आर्ग्यू
I filed the intervention
ये
petition.
पाखरे instruction नहीं आपण पाखरे petition copy नहीं decide केंदी
My
करी.
lord, I have filed the intervention. I am the selected party.
Okay. Selected party के केते % mark पे कोई भी नहीं. Percentage केते पाइथिले केते पढिछथि एते जानथिबे.
Sir, graduation pass करछि.
Graduation pass करछि. ताले आपण okay selected. Okay. You are continuing.
Okay.
You are continuing na?
Continuing, my lord. As per my counter,
The petitioner has been continuing. The petitioner found to be suitable candidate and is continuing in the post since 2010. 2010. Okay, puts up. The after comparing the relative merit of the candidate, the present petitioner found to be the most suitable candidate, and the and accordingly he has been appointed by the department.
They are the.
My lord, I am the intervener, my lord. I am the selected candidate.
हला आज्ञा कौन हला इंटरवेनर जे मु तो आपण फेवर दोची आपण देखन नेबे निकी लगा नहीं ठीक लगा counsel the petitioner further submit that though the petitioner is a matriculate and with experience in some crash in the experience
Crèche worker,
crèche worker in some NGO. Also, your experience, आपन experience कौन थिला?
More experience.
किछ नहीं. Experience essential.
Experience not necessary. Crèche worker experience was not required.
So, in such considering the relative merit of the case, the petitioner found the petitioner cannot be considered. The petitioner case can be the petition filed by the petitioner cannot be dismissed. Dismissed.
My
lord, urgent certified copy.
Your Lordship, regarding the experience, it was clearly mentioned that more than 5 years.
You are not found suitable.
Urgent certified copy.
सब भाभी के सामने करछन कारण फाइल कर दोछन पळे 10 वर्ष केस लडछन छाड़. Next
43.
May I please, your lordship? In pursuance to your lordship's direction dated 18/7/2023, my lord, OP4 has not filed any counter.
Huh?
Last occasion, my lord directed the OP4 to file counter. OP4 has not filed counter. That is why I have not filed the rejoinder. OP4 was required to
What
file
is
the
the
counter.
matter about?
Matter, my lord, selection of Anganwadi worker.
अंगनवाड़ी किसी काउंटर रीजन दरकार नहीं आपण आगे करूँ तो मुझे
ठीक
पास करिए कि आपण you are continuing there.
No, my
Who
lord,
is
I am not
continuing?
continuing, my lord. See,
Which-
OP4 is continuing.
Who is continuing?
OP4 is
OP4
continuing,
is continuing.
my lord.
So what is it, which qualification is better? Yours or his? I have told last time, please give me a
Yes.
relative merit chart. You are not giving. Who is better? Education qualification. Whose qualification is better?
My qualification is better in view of the.
And better in what
my lord.
terms? Better in
I,
what terms?
I am class 8th pass, my lord.
Class 8 pass.
My lord. In
And
Mada
the other
area,
candidate?
that is
Other candidate?
the required qualification is 8th pass, my lord.
Other candidate?
On your candidate, my lord, 6th pass. But the last date of application was, your lordship may kindly.
So
on to
how your
page
case
11.
is better? Tell me.
My lord, the last date of submission of application along with all the required documents was on 3rd,
This is
7th,
for
3,
helper
2009.
post.
My lord,
Helper post.
and Anganwadi post, my lord.
Helper.
Anganwadi post. Anganwadi
Helper,
worker.
na? Worker.
Worker.
Na helper.
Worker, my lord. Anganwadi worker.
Worker to 10th pass.
10th pass, 8th. In
No,
Mada
no.
area, it's 8th.
No,
my
no,
lord.
no, no, 10th pass.
Your lordship may kindly.
Anganwadi worker 10th
Yes,
pass.
yes, my lord. That is in the notification itself, my lord.
हाँ,
Annex 4, page 11.
कौन लिखी?
आदिवासी हरिजन प्रार्थीनिଙ୍କ
अच्छा, तांगा पाई
शिक्षागत
माने relax करने. Relax.
my lord.
तांगर qualification 8.
8th, my lord.
Okay. So, आर candidate जो आपण better केंती?
से जेहेतु बेटर नुह ताकू अपॉइंटमेंट दिले दैट इज व्हाई आई फाइल्ड
Better ना
अपील
6 pass बोलते लाले better
6
ना.
पास यस
That's
मैम
all.
आई एम बेटर दैट इज व्हाई आई फाइल्ड
Kindly see my
आंगनवाड़ी
counter.
वर्कर
Your lordship's query will be clarified from my
हाँ.
counter, page 3.
Page?
Page 3 of my counter, state counter.
Read it.
Counter dated 10th January 2022.
Read it. Which paragraph you are reading?
There is a table Miller.
Okay. What is your
The
name?
first is the opposite party number 4.
What is your name?
माय नेम इज विनीता गरड़ा my lord.
Garada.
Vanita Gara.
my विनीता
So,
गरड़ा
the 9th pass करछि आरो कैंडिडेट आपण पढि 9th pass करछिंती.
my lord किंतु तांको सर्टिफिकेट दैछन्ती से एडवर्टाइजमेंट मच आफ्टर दैट my lord सेइटा परा सेइटा ही मो केस my lord last date of application was 7/3/2009 but she has admittedly given the
overall this other candidate has secured more than you. She has secured 51.56.
but it is the stipulation in the advertisement that my lord the last date of application along with all its
How do
documents
you know that last date application?
yes that is there in the advertisement itself my lord
किंति जानले?
it annexure
आपण
for-
किंति जाने से लास्ट पकेला कि आगर पकेला?
from the
आपण
counter
लोगों ने
itself
से
it is
लिखी-
revealed my lord
Huh?
from the counter it is revealing my lord from the counter
Show
application
me where is this count?
my lord
Code लिखी को page?
देखो छी my lord
Paragraph.
para 12 my lord
Para 12.
para 12 that the amendment made in para 11 of the writ petition is totally false it is submitted the opposite party number 4 was a student of Sri Rameswar Sanskrit Vidyalaya she was a regular student from 30th/6/2004 to 30th/6/2006 she has completed class 9th in the year 2009 accordingly the opposite party number 4 has obtained 9th class pass certificate by TC 16 of 2009 on dated 23/7/2009
What is the last date?
last date was prior to that my lord 7/3/2009
Sir, what is the case?
this is my case ma'am.
Yeah, how can you allow somebody certificate which has issued much later than the even last date? You yourself has admitted in the affidavit.
I'll go through that. That part has not been considered, my lord.
How? That is the important part. That is according to him, that is his case.
My lord.
That is only point, nothing else. Both are same, everything is same, but if the certificate is submitted much later, then there is some other angle to it.
My lord.
Then you have to replace this candidate with another candidate. Okay, that's all. You do one thing, you find out Monday also. Monday you check it. Take it if you admit that you have committed mistake, then automatically that other appointment will be cancelled and it will be given in our favor. Okay.